Even the police, they're going crazy.
Aliens are attacking?
What this is, I don't know. It came out of my garden hose.
I'm on my fucking lunch break, okay?
Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome back to another Bryce is Right. I hope everybody's had a great freaking weekend. Hopefully your December is going right. The weather's good. Stay warm if you can. Get that Christmas shopping done because December is going to be gone before we know it. Yeah. Let's get back into that Bryce is Right. We're about to dive into some of the creepiest and freakiest videos I could find in the deepest, darkest corners of TikTok. They're going to be making your head spin. They're going to be blowing your mind and have you questioning your reality. Of course, before we get started, we're going to go ahead and smash that like button. Subscribe if you haven't so you don't miss out on any future content. And leave your thoughts down in the comments below. Let us know what's up. And yeah, other than that, let's go ahead and dive right in, y'all. Let's get it.
I'm about to creep y'all out with this, and it only gets worse.
Ooh.
If you're scary, it might be time to leave. This is the least scary part. You ready? Is this picture right here real? Now, before I show you my photo forensics and the research I've done on this very picture, this is an alleged picture of one of these in Venezuela. Before I prove its validity, I will say this looks very close to the alleged leaked photos that would come out from Area 51 and other things of that nature. And right before I prove its authenticity, I want to show you this. Y'all remember this? I remember as a kid my dad watched South Park, and I remember the Alien episode, and it freaked me out. Why do they look exactly the same? Even as the arms and legs go to points. Because it is the same. First, I checked if it was AI or a deepfake, and it said no, very unlikely. And then I ran it through two separate reverse search engines for images. And it appears to be first uploaded the earliest date I could find, 2023. Which would make sense, as this photo seems to be very recent. And by the way, the earliest form of the photo I found will not even let me on the website. Reminds me of the dark web. Appearing to originate on a Reddit thread, not this one, and only used after in videos. So it was taken in 2022. So I say through photo forensics, through pop culture, through other allegations, that's definitely real. And that is the source of nightmares.
So South Park, the new Simpsons? Good clip. Or good picture. Damn. Was this from the Avengers? Where's Iron Man to go close it up?
A lot of smoke and fire. We're on the highway, and out in the distance we see all these lights going off. And there's some smoke over here. All right! Yes! YouTube magic right there. The field's on fire. There was like a craft that crashed out of the sky. It was crazy.
Oh.
I don't know what's going on.
The drone is down. They were excited, like shooting their first buck. Oh my God. Dang, it just... Oh my God. Dang, it just knocked that car sideways. What?
God bless the people that got out of their cars to make sure he was alright too, because I couldn't, or else I would have. Yeah, see, look at him. He's sitting there on the ground.
Yeah, something's going on. You gotta just get out. Something's going on. You gotta just get out. Maybe you're working and it's against your policy. We get it.
Yeah, this is San Jose, California. And you could totally see all these fucking UFOs in the sky.
Oh, wow.
They're literally surrounding the whole city.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even have fucking TikTok. I don't know what I'm doing.
I don't know what's going on in California right now. Well, it's all over.
Crazy.
But still. You got UFOs all over that sky. See, I'm telling you, 2025, they're about to show us or reveal aliens for real. Or we're gonna have instead of Six Flags, it's gonna be all about aliens. Yeah, they're gonna capitalize on it. It's ridiculous. Ooh, 2 orbs. Look at the trail they leave behind them. I think it's because it's an infrared camera, but there's a trail. What do we got here? Yeah, sorry there's so many UFOs grouped together. I know it's getting redundant and tiring, but hang on, don't worry. What? It's like a mini Bigfoot. And so the person that I found this from, they had put out another video saying that they had went through it, rendered it, then the AI checked to see if it was possibly a costume or a suit, and they said that's no way that could be possible. I don't know. What do y'all think? The hand look creepy. The hand looked creepy, didn't it? It's like solid. It's like Sully from Monsters Inc. running around. I don't know. The way his feet looked.
I really think I just saw like, I'm gonna open my back over and show y'all that the picture came from in the back of my yard. Let me see if I can flip this around.
Yeah, don't forget that cigarette. It is such a bad habit.
That's
yes.
that motherfucking spot now. That's my backyard. I'm zooming in a little piece.
What's back there? It's too dark.
This is the exact spot that I just.
Whoa. It's like an object runs by. What?
Do not go outside.
Dang, that's kind of creepy. I've never seen that before. Wow.
Ya no nos lo pueden negar. Mirad, un ovni sobrevolando San Sebastián. ¿Ahora qué me van a decir? Que soy una paranoica, ¿no? Pues míralo, ahí está, el ovni. El ovni que viene a invadirnos. Míralo.
I wonder if that's just that top of the house. Supposedly some guy has the house shaped like a UFO.
Un ovni sobrevolando
I think Joe Rogan's talked about it before.
Sebastián. ¿Ahora qué me van a decir? Que soy una paranoica, ¿no? Pues míralo, ahí está. Invadirnos. Míralo. Sobrevolando.
Dang, that's kind of creepy. I've never seen that before. Wow.
Ya no nos lo pueden negar. Mirad, un ovni sobrevolando San Sebastián. ¿Ahora qué me van a decir? Que soy una paranoica, ¿no? Pues míralo, ahí está, el ovni. El ovni que viene a invadirnos. Míralo.
I wonder if that's just that top of the house. Supposedly
Ya
some
no
guy
nos lo
has the
pueden
house
negar.
shaped like a UFO.
Un ovni sobrevolando
I think Joe Rogan's talked about it before.
Sebastián. ¿Ahora qué me van a decir? Que soy una paranoica, ¿no? Pues míralo, ahí está, el ovni. El ovni que viene a invadirnos, míralo.
See, I mean, it looks like it's just hovering there, but I guess it would be a pretty big house if that was the roof. But they keep moving back and forth. Stand still.
Oh my gosh. He's drinking a beer bottle. Here, hold that. Try and grab it. It's even full of beer.
Dang, he's bouncing that thing.
It's full. He's balancing it. It's full. Oh my gosh. Oh, I dropped it. Oh, you did so good.
Oh no. Don't drop it.
Oh, you're beautiful. Literally just retrieved a bee. Oh my gosh. It's full. He's balancing it. It's full.
She's got skills.
Someone called the cops on these lights.
Are they disappearing into the horizon?
Even the police, they're going crazy.
And why are they going in that weird formation? What is going on here? Wow.
Oh my god, now cars they're starting to notice. Here comes another. Oh, fire truck.
Yeah, what are the police and firemen gonna do? Not a damn thing.
That is a spaceship like a motherfucker.
What?
That is a... Tell me what else that could be. That's a fucking spaceship. They found a spaceship.
I just wonder how serious this is. I mean, are they playing, or is that wind that vicious? Let's see. I mean, you can see this stuff in the background. Oh, wow, okay. Look, even the people across the street, they're having to go in between the like walls and anything on the side of the street, telephones, maps, whatever that shit is. Wow. Which way is the wind blowing? Or are they both having trouble? Oh, they're having to walk slow. Wow. Let's see, where's it at? Fish and chips, huh?
Here we go. Here it is.
Wow.
Are you freaking kidding me right now? What is that?
I think that's one of them Lockheed jets.
Went outside to prove my point, and this is over my house right now. What is that?
This is a video of the Morris County drones with characteristic triangle lights on the back or underneath.
That's weird.
Let's go inside. What the fuck was that? Go, go, go.
Yes. Fishing shits, huh?
Here we go. Here it is.
Wow.
Are you freaking kidding me right now? What is that?
I think that's one of them Lockheed jets.
Went outside to prove my point, and this is over my house right now. What is that?
This is a video of the Morris County drones with characteristic triangle lights on the back or underneath.
That's weird.
Let's go inside. What the fuck was that? Go, go, go.
I didn't hear nothing.
Well, that's strange. Most of these reports are coming from rural Idaho, and as you can tell, we're quite a ways out here. We're on the edge of the reservoir right here with the mountains out there in the distance, so I think we'd be in a prime spot, according to what I've been hearing, to hear these booms. And so we're going to pay a little more close attention, I guess.
There's an actual example for y'all. I don't know what's going on here, but this yoga is way too intense.
Sir!
I have to learn them skills. I mean, after a leg day of workout, like the magicians that try too hard. Dang. What is going on here? Are they in Chicago? I mean, it really looks like a movie scene, but I don't know. If y'all are in the Chicago area and know what's going on there, let us know.
Chicago! You're out of there!
But I don't know if y'all are in the Chicago area and know what's going on there. Let us know.
Chicago! You're out of there!
Dang, someone's moving up the stairs quick.
Oh, Nautilus! Nautilus!
Look at that! Oh, wow.
Oh my god!
That's insane.
Look, it finally happened! Oh my gosh, Samantha's gonna be so sad she just handed over to me. 5.
Don't stop tagging until
Okay,
it's on.
okay, tagging.
On both of them, zooming in.
What?
Yep, I'm going in.
A Nautilus on dreams come true.
Yes!
Yes! Oh, it's so beautiful.
Oh, my goodness.
Let's stay here forever. Turn the lasers off, lasers off, lasers off.
This is fantastic.
Wow, it's coming up.
Jonathan, I will get you this ProRes ASAP.
Oh, no. Is
I
Pat
like
watching?
seeing all the stuff around.
Yes.
Transforma millones de señales en un impacto relevante.
I mean, they're at 530 meters.
I want to make sure before everybody runs away from this topic and says, I cannot listen to nicotine, it's addictive, and I'm scared of it. I just need to ask you, Laura Lynn, did you know that nicotine is second highest in content by weight inside of eggplants? Did you know that potato chipping, pervasive lying, propaganda you've seen around nicotine and tobacco if it's in our veggies? So this is the level of lying, pervasive lying, propaganda you've seen around tobacco since 1994. You're never going to be addicted to those vegetables. And they found out that the FDA has approved since the 1970s all tobacco giants can add 599 man-made chemicals to their tobacco products, of which 15 are called pyrazines, and Harvard confirmed in 2015 these man-made chemicals called pyrazines are why tobacco products are addictive. And then even said in their paper, FDA, we expect you should start regulating pyrazines over nicotine.
That's interesting. I did not know that. He said nightshade vegetables? Never heard that term. Oh, remember that rock.
一下。
这是
乐。
I don't know. It's hard for me to believe those. I gotta see it in person. How is that tree just a moving, just a walking? What? Dang, don't text me, drive. Oh, what the fuck? Dang. She gonna hurt somebody?
No, I'm fine. I just ran into your house.
I said, bitch.
Oh, I was gonna say, what the hell just happened? I ran into your house. Is my phone? Yes, your phone is in here. Okay. You okay? Yes, I'm fine, but also, I tried to back it up, but then I ran into your house again. I was gonna say, what the hell just happened? Fine. I just ran into your house.
I said, bitch.
Oh, I was gonna say, what the hell just happened? I ran into your house. Is my phone? Yes, your phone is in here. Okay. You okay? Yes, I'm fine, but also, I tried to back it up, but then I ran into your house again.
Dang, don't be drinking and driving.
Mira, andamos demoliendo una casa. Ya está. Y lo que salió dentro de la pared.
What the hell is that? It's a creepy looking thing. Looks like from Superman and Batman. The demon flying creatures. Or the worms from Men in Black. That's weird.
Alright, boom. This is what will happen if you swallow the lithium battery, innit? This chicken breast represents you still. Now, lithium batteries are a mad thing because they contain pure lithium metal, innit? Now, lithium's a group 1 alkali metal and is bare reactive in water still. Releases a lot of heat and that, fam. Now, obviously, our bodies contain a lot of water in it, so if we swallowed it, the lithium's going to react with our bodies and produce bare lithium hydroxide, fam. That's a corrosive thing and that, fam. Alright, cool. So now, man's going to slice up the chicken and that so we can slap the lithium metal in there, innit?
You sound like you're from London.
Alright, cool. Let's see what going, yeah. Let's go, fam. Oh my days, cuz instant smoke and that. Red flames, you know what I'm saying, fam?
Oh,
so
wow.
lithium, yeah, that burns mad thing because they contain pure lithium metal, innit? Now, lithium's a group 1 alkali metal and is bare reactive.
Looks like from Superman and Batman. The demon flying creatures. Or the worms from Men in Black. That's weird.
Alright, boom. This is what will happen if you swallow the lithium battery, innit? This chicken breast represents you still. Now, lithium batteries are a mad thing because they contain pure lithium metal, innit? Now, lithium's a group 1 alkali metal and is bare reactive in water still. Releases a lot of heat and that, fam. Now, obviously, our bodies contain a lot of water in it, so if we swallowed it, the lithium's going to react with our bodies and produce bare lithium hydroxide, fam. That's a corrosive thing and that, fam. Alright, cool. So now, man's going to slice up the chicken and that so we can slap the lithium metal in there, innit?
You sound like you're from London.
Alright, cool. Let's see what going, yeah. Let's go, fam. Oh my days, cuz instant smoke and that. Red flames, you know what I'm saying, fam?
Oh,
so
wow.
lithium, yeah, that burns at over 2,000 degrees Celsius, bro. So that's going to burn up your insides, innit? And obviously it reacts with the water to produce lithium hydroxide. That's a corrosive thing. So that's going to burn you up further, fam. Obviously bare hydrogen gas produced as well, flammable settings and that. Look at that, bro. Grilled up, man. Grilled chicken settings. You know what time it is, man. It's a mad thing, cuzzy. Man broke up the tile as well. I'm going to have to cop a new one, fam. It's mad.
Crimes are freaking scary. What I always wondered is how do the piranhas not like bite into each other and then just start eating each other? Then it stops till the last one's alive. I don't know. That's crazy, dude. You didn't even have the chance and you fell in that water. Looks like it's bubbling. That's crazy, dude. It's the nightmares are made of freaking piranhas. I think I can jump up and get your hand. Wild. That family is scarred for life. They say Timmy went to college and came home. He stripping. Got that twerk going. Man, I remember being on a cruise one time, and it felt like it was doing this, like we felt like we were, like water was on the windows. Oh, ooh. I wonder if they got a lot of these cargo containers at the bottom of the ocean, just chilling. That's a lot of crates, man.
A warning is now being issued for the rise of the XL bully cats, and people are being urged not to buy them. The mutant breed is being created by breeders in the US by mixing the gene that causes hairlessness in Sphinx cats with the gene that is responsible for short legs in Munchkin cats. And now they are spreading to the UK after being bred to resemble the XL bully dog, which, as we all know, was banned in the country last year. The reason animal experts are urging people not to buy them is because they suffer from a number of serious health issues. Their short legs make it harder for them to jump, put them at a disadvantage if attacked, and can lead to painful arthritis. They have no whiskers, which can cause problems with communication and navigation. Their lack of fur gives them limited ability to regulate their body temperature and can even get burnt when out in the sun. And experts even say that this breed is likely to have a life expectancy at least 6 years shorter than the average cat. They're urging all cat owners to put health over aesthetics and not to drive this experimental breed.
Man, they shouldn't be doing that with cats or dogs, unless in this like scientific, professional environment. But not just litter so you can make money. Like, it's disgusting. But I mean, if they did it with a tiger, it'd be pretty cool.
So the Army's Enhanced Night Vision Goggle TAC Binocular, also known as the ENVG TAC Bravo, is like the future of night vision. The ENVG TAC B's dual tubes feature high-definition white phosphor and overlaid fused thermal technology, and you can see it like outlines everything in that kind of orange hue, so you can see objects. Not only can you see at night because you got the white phosphor, but you're also able to see the outline of things. Like, you can see the outline of the parachutes from these paratroopers that are parachuting in. And then you can also see their bodies outlined. Same thing when you're looking at any other stuff. Like, I've seen videos of folks looking at artillery pieces. It shows the full outline of that, you know, vehicles, things like that. The ENVG Bravo was made by L3 Harris, which recently received a $256 million order from the U.S. Army. Apparently, they're planning on spending $1 billion over the next 10 years on these things. As of April, L3 Harris had delivered more than 13,000 ENVG TAC Bravo systems to the Army, as well as 20,000 advanced vision goggles to warfighters worldwide.
Didn't know about those either.
Nothing's wrong, baby.
Oh, no, it's this one.
Go on.
Yay! Yeah, almost.
Easy. Hey. No, sir.
Bird up. Man, that bird would take off a finger. He's even scared to do it.
You're okay. Hey, you're okay.
Good bird. Yeah. I do this one too.
Bird owners are a different breed. Okay. Uh-oh. That's stunning. But check this out. See that light flicker? What do we got here? And then it looks like there's something orbiting, or like a sphere UAP that's like monitoring what's going on. Because it's not just orbiting in circles. It actually goes back in for a close-up, like it's like, oh, would you need something? Nope. Alright, back to orbiting. I don't know. I need some answers to this one. Because it is tripping me out. What is going on the moon, really?
So this woman lives by herself, and in this video she was recording herself feeding her cats. When she was able to capture something terrifying, the spirit of this little boy comes out right behind her. Notice how bizarre his eyes look, and it almost seems like the only thing on his face are his eyes.
That, not today. Yeah, that's how it goes. Is that someone tied up? Yeah. Is that someone tied up with something over their face? Oh no, the mob is there.
I feel like I can see lice.
Oh yeah, there it is.
Can you see it?
Yeah.
I did not know sea lice were that big.
Really dug in there.
I thought they were microscopic, like you couldn't see them that easy.
Did you feel that the whole time?
Yeah, I was just living there the whole crawling around. Hold on, stay still. Stay still.
Oh, no.
Oh, there you go. Here's your friend. Oh, he's kind of cute.
I'm good. Like,
Padre cielo que estás en lo nuestro. Santa María, Madre Pura.
it's like a ghost or someone needing out. What? A demon is trying to get out of the ground. Oh, I think there's a raccoon. Wish I was nervous. These are insanely cool. Just how do you...
Hey,
decide to make that?
Just in case you are wondering what this is, I don't know. It came out of my garden hose in the backyard. It's totally a worm. It's alive. It's in the water I drink. I'm totally grossed out.
I saw a tapeworm last night.
That wasn't a tapeworm.
That's no more drinking out the water hose. Where do you go? It's like the whole area is gonna get zapped. The hell? Negras arañas. Dang, that's some murky water. That film on top. It must be Florida or Louisiana. Okay. Got that boom boom pow.
So much has happened in the last 24 hours, it's insane. California was hit with a 7.0 magnitude earthquake, which then triggered a tsunami warning, which was then cancelled. Wow. The French government has literally collapsed after their prime minister was booted out in the... So much has happened in the last 24 hours, it's insane. California was hit with a 7.0 magnitude earthquake, which then triggered a tsunami warning, which was then cancelled. Wow. The French government has literally collapsed after their prime minister was booted out in the first successful vote of no confidence in over 60 years. Romania's constitutional court has just ordered their presidential elections to restart from scratch after intelligence documents suggested that the winner of the first round benefited from a mass foreign influence operation. People are calling for the Hawk Tour girl to be investigated after she launched a meme coin that dropped over 90% of its value overnight, losing people millions of dollars. The words carved onto the shell's use in the killing of United Health CEO are claimed to lead to this book titled Delay, Deny, Defend: Why Insurance Companies Don't Pay Claims and What You Can Do About It. The Czech Republic has just passed a bill exempting Bitcoin held for more than 3 years from capital gains tax starting 2025. The family of the teenage boy who fell to his death on the drop ride at Orlando theme park in 2022 has just been awarded a huge $310 million payout. TikTok lost its appeal to strike down the TikTok ban law, and NASA has just delayed its first mission to put humans on the moon in over 50 years to no earlier than mid-2027.
That's some bull.
This isn't just a joke. We're in front of Congress talking about this. Yeah. The breakdown of the different UAPs. So there's like the sphere, the orb, and then it says the triangular UAP, arrowhead, and irregular organic, which they said it looks like a brain with arms, like the jellyfish thing. Yeah. It's not a one-time occurrence. Like, these are all very much reported on. They have footage, thermal, radar, all that stuff. My opinion, they're setting the stage for a potential attack. But what I thought was crazy, remember in 1561 in Nuremberg, Germany?
Yeah, the UFO war.
Well, the UFOs that they described is every single one on this list. The one that stuck out to me the most was the arrowhead one. 1561. Let me just read this from the Nuremberg thing real quick. Quote, many men and women of Nuremberg saw an aerial battle out of the sun, followed by the appearance of a large black triangle object and combatant spheres falling to earth in clouds of smoke. The witnesses observed hundreds of cylinders and other odd-shaped objects that moved erratically overhead. It's the whole list.
Yeah, man.
I've never heard that one. That's awesome. I'll have to look more into that. I mean, that looks like the size of those drones that deliver packages or will carry people. That's big. But I guess it's to give us an idea of what everybody's seeing.
What? What?
What's up with the crazy scooters these dudes got?
Yes, Monsieur!
What are they, raving on the scooters?
Mais ça se trouve, attends, mais attends. Ça se trouve, il s'est coincé dans l'arbre ou dans la neige. Attends, c'est dans le... Ouh. Ça va ou pas? Hey, tu peux voir, j'en ai... Vas-y, viens. Ah, c'est froid. Putain, accroupis-toi. Vas-y, accroupis-toi. Ça ou pas? Accroupis-toi. Pas qu'il doit. Accroupis. Putain, j'arrive. Ouais, fais gaffe.
Wow, someone was in pain.
Oh my god. What the Bro, come on, DJ, let's go.
No.
Yeah, let's go up to it.
Why is she turning her head looking at us?
What? Let's go. She has no face.
It's too dark right there. That's all.
Да, вот он, сейчас. Нормально. Непередаваемые ощущения, прям нереальный кайф.
I couldn't tell that was AI on my phone, but of course, watching this on a computer screen and reading it said it was AI, and then seeing it, you can tell it's AI. But on your phone, man, you can't tell as easily whenever stuff's AI. It's kind of wild.
Una colaboración rompedora. Nunca vista antes. Conocidas en todo el mundo. Con la confianza de millones de personas. Las dos marcas de élite europeas. Unidas en el camino. ¿Te animas? Biotech USA es el partner oficial de suplementos deportivos del FC Barcelona.
Capture your dreams with cinema-quality slow motion and camera control. New iPhone 16 Pro. Available at catwinandktwin.com. Yeah.
Well, hi. Are you lost? Yeah. Where's your mom? She left. Yeah. Do you know her name? Yeah. What's her name? What's her name? Her last name?
I don't know how it happens.
What's her last? What? Do you know your name? Yeah. What's your name?
It blows my mind.
Oh, okay. Do you need a ride?
Because he's got a phone in his hand, right?
You're sure your mom's not? She's not gonna be mad if I take you? No, she's not gonna be mad.
See, he's like looking for her.
She left you? Yeah. Oh my God. Well, come on and get in. I'll take you. Do you need help?
Yeah. Stop it. Get some help.
Wow. Girl.
Alright, we really need to talk about radiation. The frog on the left is a descendant of the frogs near the Chernobyl exclusion zone. You might notice that it looks a little bit different. Similarly, researchers have found melanated fungus there. It turns out that melanin is protective of radiation, and the researchers who discovered it believe that that fungus may actually be using radiation to fuel its molecular processes. That is really important. It means that it's something that could truly neutralize toxic waste and not just solidify it, which is what bacteria are used to do now. They also believe that they could grow it between the walls of spaceships to help protect astronauts from exposure. Radiation does increase the rate of evolution. That is true. But it's not going to be good for you. It's going to be good for your offspring if they survive. Critters who can have a lot of offspring in a short amount of time do best. But it's still going to be quite random. It will be a gamble. Birds that live in the Chernobyl site, yes, they do have more DNA repair mechanisms that have evolved, but they're also increasing the amount of antioxidants they produce. For plants, they have a few more options. Every cell in a plant's body is a stem cell, so if something is mutated and not quite right, they can just cut off life to that part of it and grow something new. Plants' ability to reproduce really quickly also led to atomic gardening, where researchers would just throw things like cobalt that's radioactive into a field and see what grows. What happened in Chernobyl is awful, but that doesn't mean it hasn't left a legacy of good. Animals have re-inhabited it. Some of the only wild horses in the world live there. That does mean that a nuclear disaster is less deleterious to animals than humans. But it's also become a really important place for science. A lot of scientists study the area because it's something that nowhere else on Earth can offer. And no, the dogs there are not actually healthier. There may be some genes for DNA repair that could be really applicable to human medicine. Also, please don't try to abduct one. It's just not a good idea. You can't go to the exclusion zone without a guide, and there is a war going on. Alright, we really need to talk about radiation. The frog on the left is a...
Archaeologists in Turkey have just discovered a sarcophagus which they believe could belong to Saint Nicholas. Yeah, the real man who inspired Santa Claus. It's a Christmas miracle. The tomb was uncovered at the Church of St. Nicholas, where he served as a bishop in the 4th century. The church was built over his original burial site, but in the 11th century, his bones were reportedly moved to Italy. So for centuries, everyone kind of assumed that there was nothing left. But then, they made this new discovery hidden right near the altar, and it matches historical records, making experts believe that this could be his original resting place. I mean, if we find IRL Santa, IRL Santa before GTA 6, how do we top that?
Man, Dylan kind of looks like Paul Walker. What's up, Dylan?
It's not that hard. I'm going to show you how to do it. It's easy.
The horse is like, fuck you. You did dick. Oh. Even the horse laughed. That's funny.
There's something growing on the boat. Like, hold on. When I shake the boat, it like... I'm gonna poke it.
Is it like a bottom feeder or like?
Watch this.
It's not barnacles, I don't think.
It's like solid.
Dang, it's like he took a chunk out of it.
Oh, that's so gross. There's something growing.
There are snakes. All these lights are on. Add to that.
I think we've seen this video before, like this part of it, but never uncut to the end. So I cut a little bit of the first part out so we could watch the rest of it. He finds that hole. Of course, he sees all the stairs and he's going down it. We've seen this before, but not the uncut.
Disfruta tu momento Oikos de Danone, el yogur griego que eleva tu placer a otro nivel con un extra de cremosidad. Oikos de Danone, para muchos el mejor yogur del mundo. Mira a Marta, se siente tan relajada que se ha dado cuenta de que parpadear es como aplaudir con los ojos. Es lo que tienes que saber que con Trainline reservas siempre al mejor precio garantizado. Y si encuentras tu billete de tren más barato en otro sitio, te devolvemos la diferencia. Los mejores viajes empiezan con...
People are freaking out after finding out these people have lived underwater.
Right there, wow. Holy crap.
That's a huge bitch. Beijing doctor.
Rubber bitch. Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome back to another Bryce is Right. I hope everybody's had a great freaking weekend. I hope y'all are enjoying this weather, or I hope the rest of y'all are staying warm, whichever part of the balance you may align. But yeah, let's get back into it. We're about to dive into some of the creepiest and freakiest videos I can find in the deepest, darkest corners of TikTok. These aren't your ordinary videos. They're going to be blowing your mind, making your head spin, and having you question your reality. Before we get started, let's go ahead and smash that like button. Subscribe if you haven't so you don't miss out on any future content, and leave your thoughts down in the comments below. Let us know what's up. Other than that, let's go ahead and dive right in, y'all. Let's get it. Man, that's a old and beautiful turtle.
I like turtles.
That's pretty cool. Looks like in Florida, maybe.
Right there, wow. Holy crap.
The shark was just like waiting for it to dip her head down.
vulkan이야.
The hell is that?
보이거니 yaklaşık. 보이거니 yaklaşık.
Is that something sticking out of the water?
아예 살짝로 기디야다 아리가 아르쿠레 봐라. 아카리야 먹혔길. ჩვენიდან 14 კილომეტრი. 14 კილომეტრია ჩვენი.
What is that?
ნელა ჩავიდა? არ ჩადის, ა? ჩავიდა ნელა. ჩადის ამოდის.
What the hell was that?
ჩავიდა. ვერ ბოლომდე არა. ბოლომდე არა. წერტილია გაჩენილი. რაღაც გემია. გემია რაღაც. რაღაც გემია და აფქვეს. რაღაც გემია, ხო?
It was in like a
კამარშია, ხო?
awkward but perfect formation.
ამონსული ვულკანის კვამლი და იგი იყო მაგი.
Has anybody seen something like that before?
A rare and mysterious illness is currently sweeping through a city in India, leaving patients suddenly paralyzed and unable to control their body. With what began as a child struggling to hold their pencil in January, has now escalated into a full-scale medical emergency. Over 170 reported cases, dozens in intensive care, at least 5 suspected deaths, and even teams from the WHO arriving in Pune to investigate. But here's what makes this illness so terrifying. It has what's referred to as the Russian roulette effect. You see, the bacteria that can trigger the paralysis is everywhere. It's found in contaminated food and water, and most people consume it at some point in their life without even knowing. But for reasons that scientists still don't fully understand yet, only in a small percentage of cases, this bacteria can trigger Guillain-Barré syndrome, which causes the immune system to go rogue, shutting down your body piece by piece. For example, last month, a school teacher noticed that her 6-year-old son couldn't hold his pencil properly, and within days, his legs and arms stopped working. He lost the ability to swallow, speak, and eventually breathe, requiring ventilator support. At that stage, you can think of it like having sleep paralysis while being fully awake. Now, because there is no cure for GBS, early intervention is critical. And that's why authorities have now set up special hospital wards, launched mass water testing, and called in the WHO in efforts to contain the outbreak and prevent more lives being put at risk. As the situation develops, I'll keep you guys updated.
I'd like to get some of those live straws and send them out.
Y'all, they're telling you in the Super Bowl what they're going to do, what kind of game they're putting us in, and how they're going to do it. Under a false umbrella of patriotism, that is. So it starts off with a game controller, right? But I want you to notice who Kendrick is with the entire time. So Kendrick has conveniently always grouped himself with the people clothed in white. Now look right here, all the people in white are conjoined at the bottom of the stairs while the red are on both sides. I think it's obvious that the people in red are the obviously evil and the people in the white are the ones that are supposed to be for us. And the whole music choice with this was no accident. We'll get to that. So right after they unite under this flag where all those different color characters are there, he finds himself once again with the white group. I'm telling you, you need to watch this group. You'll see why in a minute. And I kid you not, right after that, it shows all the white group and only the white group in a giant X. And him as the entertainer dancing around them, entertaining you. This is not an accident, y'all. So what happens to this white group? Kendrick now walks before the good guys while all the crowd goes insane, but watch what happens right after that. Kendrick leading the good guys made everybody else act erratically. And now they're on the ground like they're not living, except for a circle of people in white. Again, those in white is a false patriotism and the good guys. You know, being coached by Uncle Sam.
Is this where you want to be when Jesus comes back?
And after the good guys were left standing, they all got back up and they're all together. And what does Kendrick start saying?
Y'all, turn the TV off. Huh, turn the TV off. Turn the TV off.
Oh. Jump around. Smash your face. Break your neck. Jump.
What's the matter? He was saying turn the TV off with the TV turned off. That's a little crazy, right? Wait till the TV actually turned off. Say, they got bad for somebody, got to do it. Got my foot up on his gas for somebody.
Wow.
Turn his TV off, turn his TV off. Huh, turn his TV off, turn his TV off. Huh, turn his TV off, turn his TV off. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off. Ain't no
Really?
You one crazy ass bitch.
That's scary. What's up with all the Cheetos, man?
Wait. You know, that hurts my feelings. I tried going on a diet, you know. The zone. You know, carbs are the enemy, you know.
That was too much.
What are the chances of two rivers 2,000 miles apart mysteriously turning blood red at the same time? And we don't know the cause for either. Worried residents in both Lima, Peru and Buenos Aires, Argentina have shared footage online reporting strong odors accompanying the discoloration. One local described the scene saying, "It looks like a stream of blood. We have never seen it like this." Now, while we don't know for sure what's caused either yet, I wouldn't go as far as saying it's a scene from a biblical prophecy. I'll just leave that there for a second. Rather, in Peru, environmental experts believe that it could be caused by pollutants discharged from mines and drainage pipes flowing into the river. Despite this, local water supplier, Sidapal, assured the public that the water is still safe to drink. And they better be bloody right, because this river is one of the country's most important water sources. And then for the river in Argentina, authorities suspect the presence of aniline, which is a toxic substance used in dyes, and they believe that it could have been dumped there by local companies. But then again, if Jesus did want to come back, it's not a bad time.
True. Facts.
It's crazy. It's a real truck made out of Legos. It's definitely Legos.
That is crazy.
That took some time and planning. I wonder how they got this one in here.
Wow.
That's amazing.
Cool, and you can see your truck Legos.
Technology is something else.
Not every day.
Full Lego truck.
Hey, the race
G71.
Yo, isn't bad.
That is crazy.
Let's get some of those.
It's crazy. It's a real.
Sounds like get it. Dang, not so many.
Yo soy Yo Tuve. Yo tuve que decirle a mi seguro, me voy a la mutua.
Wow. Sheesh. It's like, sorry, gotta stay home from work today. ocean. We're about to have some storms. What do y'all think? Two of those rocks are there. It might be a pier. I wonder if hurricanes are going to be bad this year. Yeah. Big ass bottom feeder. It's an anglerfish, man. It was upside down. I was like, what is this? It's got to be AI. But now I see. Yeah, it's all about the angle. But it's weird that they're, those are supposed to be very, very deep. I mean, deep. And you can see the light from the surface of the water, so it's gotta be pretty close. Oh, look, you can see the surface. Never mind. Looks so demonic. Jeez. I wonder how big of a board he used. That's so dangerous. Yeah, if he fell, he dies, basically. I mean, not 100%, but like 95.
Have you ever heard of the twin paradox? A set of twins.
This is the space one?
Yeah.
Yeah!
I saw it was Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Yeah.
Was talking about it. You have a set of twins, and they're both 5 years old.
Okay.
This is going to blow your mind.
Oh,
You
no.
take one of those twins, put them in a rocket ship, and send them to space, but they're traveling 90% the speed of light. And what that does, when you're traveling that fast, the clock is ticking, like time slows down, basically.
Okay.
Slows down by 44%.
Wow. How do we know that?
Just math.
It's called math, Lily. Okay.
And so that means they're aging slower. But if you were to take that same 5-year-old and send them to space and going 99.9% the speed of light, by the time they took a trip that was 5 years for them, when they would come back to Earth, they would be 10 years old.
Okay.
And their twin would be 110 years old.
The twin on Earth?
Yeah.
Wow.
So that's how just like light and time
Weird.
and stuff moves.
Is that where billionaires are going?
Don't
Are
know.
they traveling at light speed so they live longer? Don't know.
Y'all, this can't be a coincidence. I'm watching Home Improvement from back in the 90s, and check out these two guys walking down.
What do we have here? Jim. Hi, Jim. How are you? Hey, Dave. Sit down. Welcome to Tool Time.
Yo, that is Dave Chappelle and Jim Brewer on Tool Time.
But wait! There's more!
This was 3 years before Half Baked came out. But yo, check this out. Season 4, episode 20. Yo, that can't be a fucking coincidence. Can't be.
Huge Easter egg right there.
Iran launched a mothership.
It's real. The Iranian drone mothership or warship or drone carrier we're hearing, it is real. February the 7th, 2025, Iran unveils a drone carrier warship in a threat to the United States. All the warnings that came out from Jeff Van Drew regarding the Iranian mothership, which we are now hearing a couple months later, actually I think almost just a little over a month later, they were accurate. There's true. Not for all the drones that were over the U.S., but there is, in fact, an Iranian mothership.
And from very high sources, very qualified sources, very responsible sources, I'm going to tell you the real deal. Iran launched a mothership.
Pentagon had also responded to this and immediately shut it down. Now, they didn't say that there was not actually this situation that was unfolding as we're getting information coming out now a month later, today, February the 7th, 2025. But they did say that the drones that were in the United States, they believe that they were not a part of a foreign adversary.
Representative Jeff Van Drew, who is a Republican from New Jersey, was just on the air saying that Iran launched a mothership. Is there any truth to that?
There is not any truth to that. There is no Iranian ship off the coast of the United States, and there's no so-called mothership launching drones towards the United States.
No, that's good to know.
A stingray! Oh my god! Oh my god, that is so cool!
That's cool. We've seen that a few times lately.
Gigante en exhibición.
Holy shit, it's Bigfoot!
Bien chiquita esa mano.
Que un desayuno vegetal estuviera bueno era cosa de locos.
¿Quién es el loco ahora?
That's a big ass dude.
You're not coming in. I'll grab your little toesy. You'll grab them. I'll grab your little toesy. You're deadly. Yeah. Better luck next time. Better luck next time.
He's gonna get you.
You're not coming in.
Whoa. Oh.
Este está el surfista, man.
We're gonna give you some waves. That guy's like, oh shit. My first day.
Adelante, Gaby, Gaby.
What the heck is that? What is that?
Yeah.
Looks like a doggone grizzly bear. Guess I'll go find out.
That's weird.
Y'all not gonna believe what that was.
The hell? What? That's weird.
By the way, purple doesn't exist. Do you know that?
I beg your pardon?
There are no purple photons. Doesn't exist on the light spectrum. It's entirely a psychological creation. So what happens is that if you get red and blue, now normally what the brain should do is say, well, it's halfway between red and blue, so it must be green. I'm getting a lot of stimulus in the red, I'm getting quite a bit in the blue, halfway between red and blue is green, okay? But you've also got a green sensor in the middle, and the green sensor, because it's picking up red and blue, isn't picking up anything at all. So the brain could go fuzzy and say system error. Because in one sense, in a physical sense, there are no purple photons, purple doesn't exist. It's entirely created in your head. What the brain does is it essentially has invented a colour purple, which essentially represents not green. It's a colour to represent the weird, unexplained absence of green. But in physics, it doesn't exist.
This is a fascinating example of how our perception differs from objective reality, shaping what we experience in surprising ways. Purple doesn't actually exist in the physical world. Can you believe a whole colour is all in your head?
That make you think.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I'm getting kind of bored up here, you know?
Kind of be in a hole right now, Eric.
Getting kind of bored. I think I've been up for like probably an hour now, or like 50-something minutes, 45, I don't know. You know, I'm just chilling. I'm getting all my lift from right here, this trailer park. You know, I'm actually off center. I'm not even getting lift no more. I gotta line myself back up. But yeah, that's what 4,400 look like
on this motherfucking plane.
That's so awesome. Lucky dog.
That's good. Hey, I don't know. What's that? That Dr. Pepper? That's that Dr. Pepper.
I gotta kill them. What's going on there?
I've been walking in the field for about 10 minutes. About 15 minutes ago, something crashed and appears to be a UFO. I've never seen anything like it before. It's as big as a building. You can hear noise coming from it.
What?
As far as you can see, it seems like it wants to fire up again.
What is that?
There was creatures, when I got here, they see me, they went back in. They must have been scared of me. But it's getting noisier and noisier. It's firing up. And it's probably going to leave right away. I'm too scared. I got to get out of here.
What shit is that?
Holy. Well, it's starting to lift up. It's starting to rise.
Show
I'm
us.
not going to get burnt by any flame. I'm getting the hell out of here.
Come on.
We're still running.
Let's go.
Man. Whack. Obviously wasn't shit.
Tu Pombella de siempre, ahora en una nueva botella. Pombella, 150 años llenándote de salud y de vida.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
So you can actually check on some of your cameras and devices. They have an X-ray mode. I don't know, it's some kind of glitch, but it works.
So if you haven't heard about this yet, the FBI is now literally warning every single person with a smartphone about this new scam that's been going around right now, and it's actually been working. So the FBI is now warning iPhone and Android users to hang up the call if you hear this. Okay, so obviously everybody already knows that spam calls have been going around, everybody knows they exist. Time is never going to be real, so just...
I've never tasted
Oh, in the rainbow? Wow. Beauty. That was a hell of a shot. What is that? A hedgehog?
He beat me with his butt!
All I can think of is Chance from Homeward Bound. Just like that. It's an apparition if I've ever seen one. Looks like we've got some orb action. in the drones and the orbs. And here, that's chocolate. Oh.
Ha! Gay!
Gotta have a three-wheeler. Must be old guy.
Alright. She can't hear shit.
She really can't hear
Alien versus Squidward.
Where?
Oh, sheesh. That's insane. It's like snowboard heaven. I wonder if they're really cloud seeding. Excuse me. I wonder if they're really cloud seeding over there and it's causing these, like, I mean, just insane weather events. I mean, straight bipolar at some stages. But it's just like extreme weather.
Take a picture inside the mirror. You can stand in the room and count 5 people in the room, and you take a picture in the mirror. If there's 6 people, what the heck, right? Sorrel Weedhouse doesn't even have this picture that I'm going to show you. There's a woman on the other side of the room. She starts losing her mind. She starts screaming, "Oh my God, you got to see this picture. You got to see this picture. You got to see this picture." And she runs over. She shows it to me. You can see me in the mirror. Looming above me, looking over my shoulder, is this gray woman, and she wasn't there. Have you ever been into a cemetery at night? So when you shine a flashlight on a statue in a cemetery, they're like gray. Those are the full body apparitions we would see, and that's what showed up in this photo.
Pretty creepy. Okay.
I think you're stuck.
There is an I in idiot.
What an idiot! Oh!
Yeah, you are.
A teacher gave a final exam where students had to draw and achieve a high score in the shortest possible time. While walking around the classroom, the teacher noticed one student drawing in an incredibly surprising and unconventional way. The student used a ruler and 2 pens to make their drawing perfectly identical to the reference image. What do you think about this?
Smart as hell. I like it. What was it? Some kind of nuclear reactor? Damn, that's deep. The cave is that deep. That's insane.
People are freaking out after finding out these people have lived underwater for 1,000 years.
Is it because of her fat ass?
These people, known as the Bajau people, live in the Philippines and across Southeast Asia. They have evolved in the most crazy way and literally live underwater. Over the past 1,000 years, yes, 1,000, these people have lived in these makeshift houses on the water, just in the middle of the sea. They spend their days on the water, in the water, hunting, just living a very simple life. Now, they also get the name the sea nomads because of the way they've evolved. So these people, as you can see in the photo right here, do not have to wear goggles or anything to go under the water. They have evolved. Their eyesight has evolved, meaning they can see underwater crystal clear like we would with a mask on. But they can also hold their breath for an extremely long time, reportedly up to 5 to 10 minutes, which, I don't know. And a lot of them also purposely burst their eardrums so that they can deal with the pressure when diving.
I can do a lot of those things.
The people may have developed, but their way of living hasn't really changed at all since 1,000 years ago.
Yeah, it's like I'll bring a knife to a gunfight.
I'm no punk bitch! I ain't no punk bitch neither! I'm no punk bitch!
It took me 10 years to learn this, but I'll teach you in 5 minutes. I don't know how you found this page, but trust me, you won't regret it. this is your chance to make money and change your life. And when I say change your life, I mean the kind of money that lets you stop working and live freely. I know what you're thinking. I've heard this all before. Another liar. But listen, this isn't like those other videos. I've been fooled by them too. Those videos promise you millions for a few dollars, right? They say you can make
Looks like a mannequin or something. That does look weird.
Put your finger up like this. Put your finger up like this. Come together. Stay right here. Good. Put your hands in your lap. Close your eyes, look straight ahead. And I want you to imagine, Kai, you're looking into a mirror. And as you look into the mirror, you don't see yourself, you see Sexy looking back at you. Now, Sexy, you
Bro. What? Somebody touch me? Bye, oh God, say oh God, nobody touching me.
keep your eyes closed.
Say oh God, nobody touching me, nigga. Somebody touching my waist, bitch.
Okay, open your eyes.
What? Word to God. Nobody touching me. Nobody touching me. God, word to James, he touched me. Word to my mother, word to Shaniqua James. Word to my mother, somebody touch me.
I'd like to try it for myself.
This aerial image we're being told is over Area 51 in the state of Nevada. Hey, I live in Nevada, but pretty far away from Area 51. Anyway, do you notice anything strange in the image? Maybe one thing, maybe two things, or maybe three things. Yeah, there's three bizarre things in there. Let's investigate. First, you got this. That could just be a building with a road around it, but the pattern reminds me of something. The all-seeing eye. Yeah, the all-seeing eye. Right out of Egypt. Doesn't it kind of remind you of that now? Although, that just could be a coincidence. But what about this top thing? Is that just a coincidence? That tower looks like an obelisk, just like they used to have in Egypt. I'm kind of getting an Egyptian theme here. Then we got this, at the bottom, which could be almost anything. Could that be some kind of large craft, or a large building, some kind of airplane hangar? I don't know, but whatever it is, it's kind of suspicious, baby cakes. What do you think about this stuff seen in Area 51? Let me know in the comment section. Shabadoo Booshkis!
Is it solid ice? Oh, the dam broke. That's a lot of water. That was pretty scary, I bet. I might think higher ground. That looks pretty cold. I don't like being cold and wet. You call BS on this. It's a volcano. That's crazy. Oh, that set it off too. Should've left it alone. Done pissed it off. Or gave it indigestion, one. Maybe it's too spicy. Yeah.
So what's up, guys? I spent like all the money for the commercial on these new teeth.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up!
So, once again, I had to shoot it on the iPhone.
I'm serious. I love how spontaneous and bold he is, man.
Go to easy.com.
Like, how much better of a commercial do you need? Like, it doesn't. I'm telling you, that man's a genius in weird ways. What are y'all doing with that much snow? I know I'm gonna go play in it. I don't know what kind of stones those are, but they say if you rub them together, they light up. I don't know if that's what Nikola Tesla was
Glass
messing with,
was
though.
falling out of the sky in Chicago, and I mean actual
From buildings?
glass. The roads are extremely slippery. I thought a fight went down, but no fight, just glass. It's still falling. You know what? I gotta go. I gotta go.
Threw a chair out the window.
Yeah, so last month apparently some researchers confirmed dream-to-dream communication. So this is the REM space dream experiment, and it was conducted by researchers from Harvard, MIT, and the University of Montreal. Basically, researchers wanted to see if they could transmit a signal to someone who was in REM sleep, and if that signal would be successfully translated to someone else who was in. So participant 1 would be one with the smartest minds in the world. This is published on MIT. They've been warning about this, but people aren't paying attention because it sounds too sci-fi in your dreams while you're sleeping certain products. Like any dream, you don't even remember the ad. Obviously, I've been posting a series on the potentiality of living in a simulation or a holographic reality. There's many explanations for why this is possible, but we are going to look at it through that angle. And the fact that you can manipulate dreams or subconscious thinking can be seen as evidence that we live in a program. Now, the core concept of a simulation is that we lived in a programmed reality. Whether that programming is external or we are the programming that projects the reality, that is up for debate. But if you can alter the content of a dream, which is a fundamental part of human consciousness, that could suggest that the reality that we live in is just a projection that is controlled from external forces. The idea of a holographic reality is the fact that the 3D world is just an illusion. It is a projection that comes from data and information that is encoded on a 2D surface. This fits with the idea of manipulating your subconscious. If we can manipulate your dreams, we can manipulate your projection of the physical world, how you see it, how you perceive everything. And the fact that our systems, including dreams, can be influenced by factors outside of us could be seen as evidence that we live in a simulated or holographic reality. Shamanic cultures believe that dreams are a place where we can access information from different realms in different parallel universes, different dimensions. Ancient Egyptians had a similar belief. In the Eastern world, the Upanishads called dreams a different layer of consciousness on the path to enlightenment. I totally agree. Getting access and doing things within this state can be extremely powerful. But power is a spectrum. It can be for good or it can be for bad.
That was creepy.
There is so many enemies on the left, but I need more troops to take them out. Let's turn this -8 into +4. Okay, this should definitely help me get the job done. Nice, I'm mowing them down now. Hey, bosses are...
Man, that little booger is running. I didn't know baboons ran that funny. Looks like me trying to run a freaking 100-meter dash over here. God dog. Damn. So we got the boxer and the Muay Thai over here.
What if I told you theme parks aren't built for entertainment, but to harvest human emotional energy for something far darker. Insiders claim these parks were designed with precision, engineered layouts based on ancient energy harvesting geometry, a concept known as ley grid amplification. Hidden beneath the parks are alleged emotion siphoning infrastructures, massive underground complexes powered by psychological energy extraction systems. The rides, parades, and fireworks aren't just for fun. They're engineered to heighten emotions like joy, fear, and nostalgia, creating a spike in human bioelectric energy. This emotional output is absorbed through high-frequency transmission nodes, disguised as park decorations, towers, and even castle spires. Former employees have spoken of restricted off-limits zones where data servers allegedly monitor emotional throughput. I'm going to go ahead and say,
any gyms that are hooked up to the system, like a grid that can, basically power a whole shopping strip. Think of all the people that would be working out in a Planet Fitness all day, in and out. That would power that whole strip. Just an idea.
If you really want to get your mind blown, type up on Google the words pale blue dot. And what you're going to see is this black, inky blackness, and right in the middle, about maybe 2 pixels large, a little blue fuzzy dot. What that dot is when we sent out the Voyager spacecraft on one of its last commands, we told it, turn around and take a picture of home, of Earth. Everything you have ever known, you've ever learned, everything you ever loved, everything you ever feared, every person that ever lived in history, every person that ever died, ever, is all on that tiny little blue dot hurtling through the vacuum and inky blackness of space. That's uncomfortable for some people to think about. And then when you think about the size of the universe, modern, right now, most physicists and cosmologists agree that the visible horizon, meaning as far as we can see in any direction, from one end to the other of the universe, is about 40 billion light years. Now, what's a light year? It's the time it takes and the distance traveled by a photon of light in 1 year. So how fast does light actually travel? 186,000 miles per second. That's 7.5 times around our planet in 1 second. Multiply that to a year, and now multiply that to 40 billion years, right? That is an enormous distance, and that's only 10% of the actual size of the universe as predicted now by some scientists, because most of the universe is too big, it's too far away, the light will never reach Earth. So now you're talking about a universe 100 billion light years, human beings, this infinitesimally small speck right in the middle, right? As mind-blowing as that is, if you take one hydrogen atom, Avogadro's number, 6.23 or 6.28 times 10 to the negative 23 in size, that's roughly the same order of magnitude that atom is to us as we are to the universe. We sit right in the middle of the scale of the universe.
That's pretty cool.
Growth successful.
Well, that would be cool to have.
In the mood to see the U.S. military try and shoot down a couple of UFOs and fail miserably? Check this out. In the sky above a U.S. military base in Afghanistan, surrounded by flatlands and mountains, this military camera, gun camera, zooms in to reveal a weird substance dripping from a couple of UFOs. A couple of missiles, enters the frame and strikes 2 of the orbs. Can't blame us for trying to shoot at them. I would too. Causing a large explosion. However, the debris quickly vanishes, and the UFOs continue to hover, unaffected, undamaged. Now, the first thing that I thought, as I'm sure you're probably thinking too, is that these are flares or training targets. But they're not. And the reason we know that is because the cameraman switches from FLIR thermal vision to normal vision, unveiling the objects as glowing multicolored orbs dancing in the fucking sky. So they're not training targets. They're not flares. This is why I'm interested in them. These are direct hits causing no effects whatsoever.
Wow, that's awesome. Good shit. Hey, thank y'all so much for tuning in to another Bryce is Right. I hope y'all have a great freaking week ahead of y'all. Make it yours. We'll be seeing y'all, like I said, on Saturday. Other than that, y'all know what to do. Go ahead and smash that like button. Subscribe if you haven't, so you don't miss out on any future content. And leave your thoughts down in the comments below. Let us know what's up. Other than that, we will see y'all next time, Saturday. All right, y'all. Peace.
Hey.
es un anuncio súper rápido para un producto súper rápido. Tan rápido que lava tu ropa en 15 minutos. Skip ciclos cortos. Más rápido que nunca.
I saw something today that was so weird.
Oh my god.
Absolutely dangerous, but definitely not like dinosaur level.
He's riding like a scooter inside a jail cell? 50 cents a bite.
Well, hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome back to another Bryce is Right. I hope y'all all had a great freaking week, and I hope y'all are ready for this weekend to start. We're going to get into it that Bryce is Right way, though, where we dive into some of the creepiest and freakiest videos I can find in the deepest, darkest corners of TikTok. And these aren't your ordinary videos. They're going to be blowing your mind, making your head spin, and having you question your reality. But of course, before we get started, go ahead and smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't so you don't miss out on any future content, and leave your thoughts down in the comments below. Let us know what's up. Other than that, let's go ahead and dive right in, y'all. Let's get it.
You ready?
Who has the time for this, man? Because I want in, and that's hilarious. Man, I could do that shit all day. I love making trick shots. That is like, what, the final level of Fisherman's Paradise?
Bruh.
Hey, I can dig it. It's beautiful.
There he is. That's how you have to fight that competition off that corn. Cold. Sweet cold. You see the way he is? Oh my goodness. Look. There needs to be a professional to tell you that this is how this job is done.
Really? That's creepy.
He was struggling with that steering wheel. Man. I'm gonna use this YouTube money, get one of those, and start a tree trimming business. Now you can move your house real quick with one of those. Where is this? Oh, are they beating those in? Ah, I see, I see. Seems like he should have used a little bit more coal. That's how they do that. I've always wondered. It's pretty cool.
Incredible dashcam footage has captured the moment a motorcyclist speeds through traffic on the Princes Freeway near Altona, southwest of Melbourne, before smashing into a car. The collision causes the man to flip over the handlebars before landing on top of the vehicle.
You've just used up 2 of your 9 lives, Miss Walker.
Jesus! He's on the car! He's on the car!
I'm saying, dude is
Extraordinary
super lucky.
traffic slows before the driver of the car is seen yelling at the motorcyclist as he sat against the freeway barricade.
I would have been like, dude, why is everybody always in a rush?
Yellow, blue, yellow, orange, blue, green.
Blindfold technique called Vibra Vision helps you sense the vibration of various objects in the physical world.
All physical matter in the universe is actually a form of energy that's made up of atoms. And those atoms are cycling or vibrating at a certain frequency. Practicing vibrovision gives us the ability to access our sensors and to perceive those vibrations, and then convert it into a usable mental image we call mindset.
Red, yellow, blue, yellow, orange, blue, green.
Sensational.
Oh, what the fuck ever! We can see the unseen, to do things that are thought of as impossible.
8 of clubs, 10 of diamonds, 5 of hearts. 1, 2, 3.
At MPUSA, folks of all ages demonstrate these incredible skills inside the academy and out in the real world.
How about the grilled chicken and sausage gumbo?
Gumbo.
How much do they cost again?
To $29.98.
Correct. And Colton, what were you just touching?
These are fan boxes.
All right. What color is that?
That's blue.
Let's find the Lay's brand.
Shabba dabba doo.
Laser.
That one was firing.
Don't be angry. 3, 2.
Don't be angry.
Hey, calm the fuck down! Fuck, you hit.
He's talking to like it's his wife or something.
Damn it, Fred! Damn it!
Al otro lado de la pista hay una cuenta corriente con un 2% total de rentabilidad y solo ahora te dan 300.
This was the world's first experiment that proved the air has weight and it exerts a compressive force on everything around us. It was conducted by a German scientist in 1654 where he created 2 hollow hemispheres that fit tightly together and then removed all the air from inside through the valve. With the vacuum inside, the hemispheres were held together solely by the surrounding atmospheric pressure, and even 16 horses couldn't pull them apart. However, once the valve was opened to let air in, they were easily separated.
This is what the average day looks like for a soda addict that drinks up to 36 cans a day.
No.
Damn. He starts every morning with 4 cans of Dr. Pepper on the way to the gym, 1 to 2 liters of water while working out, and then right back to soda as he fills up an almost 3-liter bottle just to drink on the way home. When he starts work, he can get through around 9 cans in 30 minutes, and then at the end of the day, if he goes to the cinema, he'll get through 3 of these 900ml cups throughout the movie. Oh, and 6 to 12 cans right before bed. So at the end of this day, bro pounded almost 22 liters of soda. Now in terms of how much money he spends, he says that he hustles the system hard with the buy 2 get 3 free discount. So although he cops roughly 21 12-packs per week, he says that he'll only spend around $40 to $50. Oh, but that doesn't account for the flavors and creamers that he adds to the soda to give it a little extra summon. Bro even bought a bigger car for when he does these soda hauls. And despite the addiction starting over 20 years ago, he says that so far he's had no health or dental issues related to the soda. Oh, and he's also from Utah.
His teeth about to get jacked. That shit's expensive. And also, he's gonna have kidney stones for too long. I mean, maybe if he keeps with the water workout regimen, I guess. But that seems dangerous. I wouldn't advise it. I don't drink soda at all. I drink, y'all see me drink Monsters before. I keep with the water workout regimen, I guess. But that seems dangerous. I wouldn't advise it. I don't drink soda at all. I drink, y'all see me drink Monsters before. I drink energy drink from time to time, but I don't drink soda. Shit hurts. Was that your eyes?
Oh!
Or is that? Oh! Thermite, whatever it is.
Oh!
Probably not good for that water, though. No. This seems like generated, right? But it almost seems real. It's like, what the? Not in Kansas anymore. That's a big ass cloud.
This is the world's first Mars bike. The tires have been 3D printed, and so has the body. Check the body out, like that. This is designed to be used in space, and it's called the tardigrade because it's the only animal in the world that can survive space.
Oh, yeah. That's a freaking collection right there. I wonder whose garage that is.
This is thick. Look at this. This is where you put your knees. It's actually called the bat pod, and it detached from the tumbler. Batman's people in the dark side. Put your elbows here, and drive on there.
Nah.
That's what Batman used to drive. Don't bring it up! This is the upgrade.
Absolutely. Touché. Damn. Was that like a contest?
Are the rumors true? Are you proposing to Taylor at halftime? Okay, after the game.
He's like, mother. He's like, shit, man. I thought I had such a great idea.
Chicken making a noise.
You hear that? Let's turn it up.
Ugh.
That's weird. That's scary. I'm afraid to eat Popeyes, and I love it.
There's the bridge.
What did you do?
Don't cross these people. You see chunky ice? You see it in a straight line? Like, don't cross it. This thing's like 5 feet wide. You know? Like, anything that looks like that, you can't drive across it at all. Ever. That's why we bridge them, and that's why people pay road passes in resorts. So all you guys that think that, like, hey, the resorts don't do anything, or you're just paying them $10 to $20 to access the roads, this is why. Because they come out and they put bridges over this stuff. So your vehicles don't do this.
That would be so scary. I feel like you're going down the Titanic or something.
What are you doing?
You bought.
Yes. Yes, don't break it,
You
Bob.
bought a stick.
Do not break it.
Yep. They do this. I don't get it either.
You bought a stick.
Fire. Dashcam video captured the chase yesterday along Woolsey Canyon Road north of Chatsworth. That the 41-year-old is being held on suspicion along Woolsey Canyon. New video shows the moment neighbors sprang into action after they allegedly spotted a man trying to spark a brush fire. Dashcam video captured the chase yesterday along Woolsey Canyon Road north of Chatsworth. The man was eventually pinned to the ground until LA County Sheriff's deputies arrived. Fire crews were able to put out this small brush fire. Deputies say that the 41-year-old is being held on suspicion of felony arson and will appear in court later this week. New video shows the moment neighbors sprang into action after they allegedly spotted a man trying to spark a brush fire. Dashcam video captured the chase yesterday along Woolsey Canyon Road north of Chatsworth. The man was eventually pinned to the ground until LA County Sheriff's deputies arrived.
I have some bad news that sounds really scary, but it's gonna be okay. A couple of months ago in December, astronomers discovered a new asteroid. It's called 2024 YR4 about in terms of impact probability and impact energy. Astronomers, the really good, but again, it probably
Smoke trying to do a good deed, man. A little bird stuck over there.
Damn. Got that wheel turned all the way to the right.
This could be good or this could be bad.
Fucking drive.
Get him, Smoke.
Little guy.
Uh-oh. Get him, Smoke. Oh, man. He's getting beat up.
That's what I'm talking about.
Hell yeah. To be continued. Yes. That's awesome.
More people need to do good deeds. But we start with one. A literal dinosaur. Gotta be kind of creepy.
Holy shit! I'm barefooted. Look, I'm barefooted. I just ran out the house. What the fuck is that? Look how big it is. That's my neighbor's house. It's bigger than her house.
Where's the green?
Where are the red and green lights since it's FAA? This is just... Guys, I'm barefooted. I'm scared. I want to... Guys.
That's low.
Fuck, I want to go down there. You know what? Fuck it, guys.
Doesn't sound like a helicopter.
I'm so scared right now. Fuck, I don't know if I can do it. I can't. I don't have any fucking shoes on. Fuck. Whoa. Okay, I got my shoes on, guys. Do you guys hear that noise?
Well, I'm big enough to admit when I'm wrong.
Alright, I'm walking down there, guys. I'm really fucking scared, dude. And everybody who's calling me a pussy, touche.
I don't know how. Yeah.
Oh man, this is way above my pay grade. I just want everybody to know this. Like, for those of you telling me that this is just a helicopter, that this is just a plane, or this is just a drone, I'm here to tell you that it is none of those things. And now I'm completely in the dark, in the middle of the fucking night, looking for it for you guys. Because
looks like
it's out here somewhere.
You could see it.
No, that's not it. But that's something though. Where is it, dude?
See something about that pole.
I'm so scared right now. My heart is fucking racing. I can't walk all the way down here. I just can't. I can't.
It looks like it's over there behind that pole.
I can't do it.
In that tree.
This isn't. Yeah, the math ain't mathing here, guys. Look, I walked as far as I'm willing to go. I crossed that line that I said I would never cross. Right there. You can see it. It's right there. And I crossed it by a lot. I just crossed it by a little bit. Holy shit. Fuck, guys.
What the Delaware?
Holder me.
The hell is that? Is that a sundog?
She's running.
The hell? That's so freaking funny. I love it, man. Oh. Yeah, hop on me, snake. No. Is that a snake? There they are. Zebra snake, huh? That's ill. That's ill. That's cool as hell. Uh-oh. There's about to be something bad about to happen. I can feel it. Ooh, haymaker. That's all I want to teach my daughter.
FYI, it was not a dolphin.
Whoa. Is that a dolphin? Is that a dolphin?
Golly, that's so cool.
It's not small.
I want to move down to the beach so bad. Just be able to surf every morning. That's beautiful.
It came back later and swam right under us twice.
Go!
balls. Some strategy right there, boy. Like it. Oh yeah. That's weird. No emotion whatsoever, man.
And swam right under us twice.
It's so freaking funny. I love it, man. Oh. Yeah, hop on me, snake. No. Yeah, snake. There they are. Zebra snake, huh? That's ill. That's ill. That's cool as hell. Uh-oh. There's about to be some bad stuff happen. I can feel it. Ooh, haymaker. That's all I want to teach my daughter.
FYI, it was not a dolphin.
Whoa. Is that a dolphin? Is that a dolphin?
Golly, that's so cool.
It's not small.
I want to move down to the beach so bad. Just be able to surf every morning. That's beautiful.
It came back later and swam right under us twice.
Go!
Use the energy in the beginning to get them further balls. Some strategy right there, boy. Like it. Oh yeah. That's weird. No emotion whatsoever, man. I'm pretty sure they're
Ladies
pretty
and gentlemen,
vicious.
pardon the interruption. Today I'm selling Chinese food, 50 cents a bite. You want some Chinese food? You want some Chinese food?
No, thank you. No, thank you.
That's for my basketball team, man. Hey, you don't like Chinese food? What the man? Really don't? What is going on with you? I'm doing it for my basketball team. Okay, all right, man.
Bird up.
Chinese food, man. Back up with that. Okay, it's for the kids. LA Choi noodles. It's for the kids.
That's so funny.
Oh my god.
What is going on with these pilots lately? And the plane, man, just...
These security cameras, they're capturing the phenomenon 24/7, and people are posting when they can't explain what they're looking at or what their security camera captured, and we're looking at something that resembles... I don't know what it resembles, guys. We don't have the answers. We're not experts. We're just experts at getting the video footage as fast as possible to the public. And this video was just put on our table just moments ago. I want to get your thoughts. Brett, what's yours? So the more I look at it, there's these attributes to it that makes it seem like this is actually the real deal.
I take every single one of these down there because that one wanted to play.
And two of them, then they absorb and they hit the ground there and kind of do this leapfrog.
I cannot explain what this is. This
Nature.
does not look something natural like ball lightning or swamp gas. Nothing like that. I cannot imagine there is a natural explanation for this. This, to me, fits what a UFO is.
You get
bullshit.
On his shoulder. And it's like his whole arm, honestly. Nasty. It's like, remember that time Shaq has your armpit? That's probably uncalled for.
So in that last video, I didn't really show it, but I put my hand on those and stopped it. I stopped the vibration. It actually took about 20 seconds. It felt through the pipes as if though there was a dozer or something driving by, and there's none of that. I'm here by myself. And after letting go of it, after a few minutes, it started up on its own again. And you can tell it's not really windy. I mean, there's a slight breeze.
Hay un globo para todo lo que quieras. Solo tienes que pedirlo. Globo, lo que pidas en minutos.
maybe you just having the truck running? Maybe.
The green blob you're looking at behind me is actually a scientific miracle. This is a glowing protein that was invented by an artificial intelligence. A protein, a biological substance that has function and roles, and in this case glows, was not generated by a human being or a jellyfish or any type of creature, but was instead invented by AI. And so much so, the AI that invented it was designed to simulate evolution, and it would have taken about 500 million years to evolve this in nature, which is absolutely wild. And that's even if nature was able to produce a protein that glows. We know that they can. You know, we have some jellyfish and corals that have glowing protein. And I do want to clarify that this is unique. This is not a modification of a known protein. The system that was used to create it is from a company called Evolutionary Scale, and they used unveiled ESM-GFP is the name of their product. And what they made is ESM-3. I know this is super easy to keep up with, but ESM-3 is the name of the molecule. And what's neat about this molecule is that it's only about 58% similar to the closest known fluorescent protein, which is a human-modified version of a protein found in bubble-tip sea anemones, which are colorful little guys. And the rest of the surface, or sorry, the rest of the extremely complex glowing protein molecule that the AI invented is actually completely unique. And it would require a total of 96 different genetic mutations to evolve, which if they had occurred naturally was estimated to be about 500 million years. So this is extremely impressive. The AI that was used is, I'll just ballpark this one, it's like ChatGPT. It's like a large language model, but for evolution, and we've already made glowing proteins with it, which I find to be impressive.
It does seem mind-blowing.
So, sperm whales, they eat giant squid. We have known that for a while, and that was okay until it wasn't. Humans, they get over-curious and like to poke their nose in places sometimes where they shouldn't, but we wanted to see the contents of a sperm whale's stomach because we wanted to see how much they were consuming, like how much giant squid are they eating. It was beyond what they imagined. They were consuming so much giant squid that it's like, where are all of these giant squid hiding? Because we don't know where they're at. The deep ocean is so undiscovered, it's terrifying. It's a deep fear. So there are so many more giant squids swimming around in the deep ocean than we thought. I don't know. If that doesn't freak you out, I don't know what does. Eels is the same thing. We don't know where they came from, and they reproduce in the Bermuda Triangle. It doesn't matter where they live. These eels will travel thousands of miles just to produce in the Bermuda Triangle.
Really?
I'm getting tongue-tied because it's like, what? I hope you have a wonderful day. Never stop learning, and conspiracy theories are fun to talk about. And try to shake it off.
Like the Squidbillies. What's up with these dogs eating these toys, man? Come on. Nah, I'm just kidding. Ouch. Yeah. Man, he does that pretty good. That'd be pretty wild to see. What is it?
China is on the brink of completing the Huajiang Valley Bridge, a project that Western experts once dismissed as impossible within a lifetime. Slated for completion in June 2025, this bridge will soon claim the title of the world's tallest, soaring 60 meters higher than the current record holder, the Beipanjiang Bridge. Spanning 2,080 meters with a main span of 1,000 meters, the bridge is a testament to China's engineering expertise. But what truly captures global attention is the bridge's staggering vertical distance of 625 meters from the deck to the water below. Upon its
How's that one song Jay-Z's in? It's like, concrete jungle, wet dream tomato.
What did you just say?
Yeah, about New York.
Wet dream tomato?
You can't unhear that now, man. That's wild. What? Nah, man. What are they doing over there?
That it is none of those things. And now I'm completely in the dark, in the middle of
Ladies and gentlemen, pardon the interruption. Today I'm selling Chinese food, 50 cents a bite. You want some Chinese food? You want some Chinese food?
No, thank you. No, thank you.
That's for my basketball team, man. Hey, you don't like Chinese food? What the man? Really don't? What is going on with you? I'm doing it for my basketball team. Okay, all right, man. Chinese food, man. Back up with that. Okay, it's for the kids. LA Choi noodles. It's for the kids.
That's so funny.
Oh my God.
What is going on with these pilots lately? And the plane, man, just...
These security cameras, they're capturing the phenomenon 24/7, and people are posting when they can't explain what they're looking at or what their security camera captured, and we're looking at something that resembles... I don't know what it resembles, guys. We don't have the answers. We're not experts. We're just experts at getting the video footage as fast as possible to the public. And this video was just put on our table just moments ago. I want to get your thoughts. Brett, what's yours? So the more I look at it, there's these attributes to it that makes it seem like this is actually the real deal.
I take every single one of these down there because that one wanted to play.
And two of them, then they absorb and they hit the ground there and kind of do this leapfrog.
I cannot explain what this is. This
Nature.
does not look something natural like ball lightning or swamp gas. Nothing like that. I cannot imagine there is a natural explanation for this. This, to me, fits what a UFO is.
No, you
Bullshit.
On his shoulder. And it's like his whole arm, honestly. Nasty. It's like, remember that time Shaq has your armpit? That's probably uncalled for.
So in that last video, I didn't really show it, but I put my hand on those and stopped it. I stopped the vibration. It actually took about 20 seconds. It felt through the pipes as if though there was a dozer or something driving by, and there's none of that. I'm here by myself. And after letting go of it, after a few minutes, it started up on its own again. And you can tell it's not really windy. I mean, there's a slight breeze.
But maybe you just having the truck running? Maybe.
The green blob you're looking at behind me is actually a scientific miracle. This is a glowing protein that was invented by an artificial intelligence. A protein, a biological substance that has function and roles, and in this case glows, was not generated by a human being or a jellyfish or any type of creature, but was instead invented by AI. And so much so, the AI that invented it was designed to simulate evolution, and it would have taken about 500 million years to evolve this in nature, which is absolutely wild. And that's even if nature was able to produce a protein that glows. We know that they can. You know, we have some jellyfish and corals that have glowing protein. And I do want to clarify that this is unique. This is not a modification of a known protein. The system that was used to create it is from a company called Evolutionary Scale, and they used unveiled ESMGFP is the name of their product, and what they made is ESM3. I know this is super easy to keep up with, but ESM3 is the name of the molecule. And what's neat about this molecule is that it's only about 58% similar to the closest known fluorescent protein, which is a human-modified version of a protein found in bubble-tip sea anemones, which are colorful little guys. And the rest of the surface, or sorry, the rest of the extremely complex glowing protein molecule that the AI invented is actually completely unique. And it would require a total of 96 different genetic mutations to evolve, which if they had occurred naturally was estimated to be about 500 million years. So this is extremely impressive. The AI that was used is, I'll just ballpark this one, it's like ChatGPT. It's like a large language model, but for evolution, and we've already made glowing proteins with it, which I find to be impressive.
It does seem mind-blowing.
So, sperm whales, they eat giant squid. We have known that for a while, and that was okay until it wasn't. Humans, they get over-curious and like to poke their nose in places sometimes where they shouldn't, but we wanted to see the contents of a sperm whale's stomach because we wanted to see how much they were consuming, like how much giant squid are they eating. It was beyond what they imagined. They were consuming so much giant squid that it's like, where are all of these giant squid hiding? Because we don't know where they're at. The deep ocean is so undiscovered, it's terrifying. It's a deep fear. So there are so many more giant squids swimming around in the deep ocean than we thought. I don't know. If that doesn't freak you out, I don't know what does. Eels is the same thing. We don't know where they came from, and they reproduce.
Man, he does that pretty good. That'd be pretty wild to see. What is it?
China is on the brink of completing the Huajiang Valley Bridge, a project that Western experts once dismissed as impossible within a lifetime. Slated for completion in June 2025, this bridge will soon claim the title of the world's tallest, soaring 60 meters higher than the current record holder, the Beipanjiang Bridge. Spanning 2,080 meters with a main span of 1,000 meters, the bridge is a testament to China's engineering expertise. But what truly captures global attention is the bridge's staggering vertical distance of 625 meters from the deck to the water below. Upon its
That's that one song Jay-Z's in. It's like, concrete jungle, wet dream tomato. Yeah.
What did you just say?
Yeah, about New York.
Wet dream tomato?
You can't unhear that now, man. That's wild. What? Nah, man. What are they doing over there? Does not seem smart. Alright. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. I was about to say, now we know they're fake.
Look at this thermal image of a husky outside in the winter. You can see the only place he's losing heat is around his face. And the rest of him is like perfectly insulated.
See, so you don't need to call the cops on your neighbor when the dog's outside.
So look at
if
the
it's that
slide,
dog.
and the ball is there, and you can see the tag by Schliemann.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Whether or not he tagged him.
Well, it looks like his helmet played a little bit of defense
incredible. No, what a dick.
You a bitch. You know why you a bitch? Because I said so.
There's a time traveler from the year 2671 who came to warn us about 2025. March 30th, a mile-wide asteroid is going to hit Central America.
Okay.
And
Well, we heard
millions will
while
be
ago.
killed, and it's going to be crazy. Then April 20th, many of the world's largest volcanoes will erupt, and for some reason, this is going to cause a lot of pressure in Yellowstone, Fuji, and Mauna Loa, and we'll see some massive eruptions. It's going to be
The wiener and the duck.
Have you seen my wiener?
I have 3 weenie dogs. Love my weenies. This is awesome.
Should I make him look out?
Dude, Ross, I want to do some
I already
things with
called the
you.
cops.
Please.
So
let
don't
me
worry
know.
about calling him, okay? Thank you. Should have brought him a mustache to put on her too. See if we can see it driving by. Let's see if we can see the billboard as we drive by. What it was created for. Oh, it's up there.
That's awesome.
That is so funny. She's got it.
Yes.
She's got it. The eye problem that you don't want. That's funny. And they're coming up.
Okay,
I don't
okay.
want somebody has to climb up here and take them off.
No, it's nice.
Bye.
If you've never seen this dude, he is my favorite.
Did you
Absolutely.
see that video where Diddy's riding like a scooter inside his jail cell?
What?
Oh. This is ridiculous. Everything there's gonna be pissed off. Maybe he's letting him ride it like, hey, throw me a ramen, I'll let you hit a lap or two. And tell him what kind of party he's throwing then. They'll let him ride it all day.
Oh, I'm a savage. Whatever I want, I can get. Whatever I want, I have to get.
Get some help.
What's next? Give me something else. What can't you do? I can do it.
Wow.
This guy's having a blast, fam.
No,
and why does the jail look empty? No. This is AI, fam. No, this is real. It's like an e-bike. This guy's me in the summer.
Wait, but why is that empty? I'm sure certain celebrities and famous convicts have their own jails to get sent to. Even like infamous cartel bosses. Actually, that makes sense. For sure, they can't just put Diddy in the regular jail. Yeah, he would get.
I mean, because emissions would be very harmful in there, so it has to be eaten by great AI.
This is right now. Y'all do realize that every time God meant significant business in the Bible, he turned water to blood? Pestilence, I will get into in 1 second, from Moses in Egypt all the way to the Great Tribulations and the water turning to blood, it's always meant something significant upon the land. But nowadays we see it and we try to rationalize it with science. So let me fill you in on what's going on while the waters in Peru are quite literally turning to blood.
So creepy.
No other shade of red but blood. TikTok outsourced all of this. So did you know that schools across the country are closing down because of a really, really bad flu that's going around? And this flu is very bad. My daughter went to a high fever quickly. Real quick, totally irrelevant, just thinking about it, vitamin C is so awesome, and so is oil of oregano. For no reason, I'm just letting you know that you should have some. But prayer is even better. Also, right now at the same time, we have tuberculosis, which is spreading pretty quickly somehow. So waters of blood.
I thought we were going to see something crazy. Not bad.
There is a portal opening up in front of my house right now.
No, there's not.
Yep.
Come on.
Yo, it's getting brighter and brighter.
I'm sure it would be pretty wild to see that, though, above your house. If
Oh, my God.
Weren't familiar with what it is.
Naira, Kenzo, it's like a portal.
But it does have that ring.
100% a portal. Google it, ChatGPT it, look up portal, and look at that fucking thing, and tell me that's not a fucking portal.
No, not really.
It is a portal. It's round. It's coming out of the light. It's a fucking portal.
He's still in his Marvel phase.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Look at the circle, though.
Yeah. There's a circle.
You see...
7 days, man.
Who should I ask?
Help.
Oh.
Help.
Damn goats. Oh, that's a deer, right?
Is there a way I can help?
Sheesh.
Help.
That's insane.
NASA and the Italian Space Agency just released an infrared image of one of Jupiter's moons. What is that? This is Jupiter's fourth largest moon, Io, and it is the angriest and most volcanic object in the entire solar system. There are over 400 volcanoes on its surface and just constant lava plumes. And all of its Jupiter. And Jupiter's magnetic...
Mira, han dejado solo al perro. Yo creo que podríamos... Pero si el perro ese es... Pero si el perro ese es... por el perro.
La superseguridad que le da a tu casa Movistar Persegura Alarmas también la notan ellos, que está conectada con la policía 24 horas y responde en menos de 20 segundos. Llama al 900-256-256. Ahora instalación gratis. Tecnología para proteger mejor.
Hasta hace poco, esto era de locos. Locos que creían que con pequeñas decisiones podían cambiarlo todo. Locos convencidos de que un desayuno 100% vegetal podía estar buenísimo.
Y a mí, que lo de cambiar el juego me suena, me hace preguntarme, ¿quién es el loco ahora?
Alpro, alimenta tu mundo.
Now to a medical headline raising concern. It's about the amount of plastic particles scientists are finding in our bodies. In this case, inside the brain. Here's ABC's Lionel Moise.
This morning, a new study is raising concern about microplastics after researchers found an entire spoon's worth inside samples taken from human brains.
They are tiny little shards of plastic, smaller than 5 millimeters. They found approximately 4,800 milligrams per gram of microplastics in brain tissue. And what the researchers are saying, this amount that they found pretty much equals a standard plastic spoon.
The study looked at brain samples collected in 2024, finding a 50% increase in microplastics compared to samples collected back in 2016.
We use plastic every day, and the amount of plastic that we've been using as human beings and just in the environment has really been increasing over time.
While the headline may sound alarming, doctors say the study of these microplastics is...
how people return it? Yeah. So there's it's pretty much like a litmus test for society to see if they do good or bad. Now, they can narrow it down to just one moment in everybody's lives where they're pushing a shopping cart, where you take one from the store, and whether you decide to leave it where it is or you want to return it to the shopping cart buggy area. Yeah. Now, depending on which one you choose, because first off, there's no rules. There's nothing that tells you like you have to do it. It's just a test of moral standards and whether you'll do the right thing. or not.
Yeah. Going back, it's a heaven or hell choice.
Yeah, it's a heaven or hell choice, right? So most people, what do you think they do?
Bro, leave that shit in the parking.
They just leave that shit in the parking lot, bro.
Yeah.
So what does that tell us about society, fam?
They don't care. Like they have, even though there's no rules applied, they'll do the actual bad thing.
I think that's the real life Squid Game right there in front of us.
Making it harder on yourself. That's all it is. It's not a bad thing.
Did you get it from the guy that actually goes around and daps people up for doing the right choice?
No, I didn't see that.
There's an actual one, and I've been like gymming a lot.
Yeah.
And he does it the same with gym. So in the gym, if you rack up plates on a weight, if the person would wait until that person leaves, will they re-rack it for the next person, or will they just leave?
Good. No, you just do good because that's what's supposed to be done. You don't.
Time that process of returning a cart, there's no actual incentive. Nobody's gonna want to do it.
Yeah.
And you don't see the incentive of being a good person right away. If anything, it's not really seen by anyone but God. You know what I'm saying? Like any good deeds you've done,
like what, brushing
it's not
your teeth
really
or
seen all
wiping
the
your
time.
ass?
It's only seen by God.
Hey, thank y'all so much for tuning in to
Looks like robots fighting robots is...
What happened to Justin Bieber?
Half the stuff in the temples spin if they don't float.
Whoa. The owner of the Chiefs, his wife, has been paying referees off.
Oh, you went deep, son!
Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome back to another Bryce is Right. I just want to start off by thanking y'all so much. We hit 75K. Just having a good time, watching some videos. So thank y'all for keeping it clear, the objective simple. Thank you. And other than that, y'all know it's time to get back into it that Bryce is Right way, where we deep dive down into some of the creepiest and freakiest videos I can find in the deepest, darkest corners of TikTok. And no, these aren't your ordinary videos. They're going to be blowing your mind, making your head spin, and having you question your reality. Of course, before we get started, go ahead and smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't so you don't miss out on any future content, and leave your thoughts in the comments below. Let us know what's up. Y'all know what time it is. Let's go ahead and dive right in. Let's get it. I can't remember if it was Venus or Jupiter that starts to the right.
What the hell is that?
Hey, even Saturn.
You see that? Whoa, you see that?
Isn't that weird though?
Dude, there's a face on the moon.
Yeah, I saw that last night.
What the hell?
I went and grabbed my camera, came back, and it was just, you could still see it, like the moon had a shadow on it.
Big smiles.
It was different.
Look at that!
It's like, what's blocking the light, coming off the moon? Maybe it's a shadow from that planet. Or like something like that. Reflection.
Plant blowing up.
Excuse me.
It's daylight. 9 o'clock at night.
Okay, well, I had to get out my car. What in the world is wrong? You see that?
I wish there was better video here.
Jump. No. TikTok. 26, Sunday night.
Y'all, what is that? Wait. Is y'all seeing that? Wait, what? Hold on. No. Yeah, hold on. Am I tripping?
Is this what people are referring to when they're talking about what late-stage capitalism looks like?
High five.
Robots fighting robots is not something I had on my 2025 bingo card. That's...
Demolition Derby is about to get insane, dude.
That's for sure.
Oh, this guy. Jeez, lucky. Is that how sharks do it? They just suction the shit out of something and then bite the hell out of it?
So we're in the woods here, about 100 feet above sea level, give or take. And this stream is exposing a layer that used to be ocean. Look at this. Oh, man. Oh, that's broken. Oh, it's a whole one. Both sides. Look at that.
I mean, couldn't some kid have just dropped that in the river? Maybe?
That's cool.
I don't know. That's gnarly, man. I like that a lot. Boy, get your crackhead ass out of my backyard. Jeez. Oh, he's still there. I figured he saw that flash on that camera and left. But nope. He's messed up. That's that creepy. Oh no. And so if y'all haven't heard about this explosion, or really it was a crash, planes have been having a lot of problems lately. So prayers for any families that have been involved in any accidents lately with the planes crashing, whatever the above. But I just want to try and inform y'all the most I can.
Have you
And educate.
seen rain?
Damn, Nick, what you got?
I don't know.
Awesome.
Have you
Bigfoot. Hey, that thing's screaming pretty loud though. It ain't playing around. The dog says
Shit, boo, shit, boo, shit, boo, shit. So my son and I are driving, and this is what we see in the sky. Like, look at those colors. That is so bright.
oh no.
Like, there's nothing else around. I don't know where it came from.
I'm 99% sure there's something huge going on in the skies right now. I'm sure a lot of y'all have to feel it, and there's a lot of things going on while other incidents happen. Everything I'll be showing you in this video just happened, and wait until the end. You're not even going to believe what I caught in the last great incident. And yes, it has a lot to do with the Dior bags, which we've been seeing in the sky heavy, and we've been seeing them give birth to smaller bags.
Nah, yo, hold my poodle. Hold my poodle. Hey, yo, what's up? Y'all got a problem?
Which is exactly what these helicopters were chasing, and even behind these helicopters, there are more Dior bags. So let's really get into it. The last month straight, I've showed you this exact thing in the sky in different places all over the earth. Sometimes this thing will move. And the same thing, regardless where it's recorded, is always the same, some bigger, some smaller, and it turns in a clockwise formation. Is this not a huge craft? Remember, this was the premeditated Super Bowl commercial in 2024. I believe this is a craft, and I believe that this is where the Dior bag is coming from. It'll all make sense with everything happening right now in 1 second, and I think that that's why these people are so interested in these Dior bags. We also know that these Dior bags can self-replicate or give birth to new ones, and I've actually seen it personally in the real world, along with 2 eyewitnesses. And they can transform into different shapes and things. This was the thing that just happened in Philadelphia. Watch closely right here. What was that speck? This speck right here is going down and it appears out of nowhere and then vanishes. 2 words. Dior bag. Slow motion. And right after PA, this guy had seen another one that randomly happened. I'm sure you've already seen it.
But another plane went down, and I turn this around, another plane went down Roosevelt Mall to Macy's right there on Cop.
Did y'all see how the electricity was glitching? Tell me why there's videos all over the internet of electricity glitching right now.
You're about to see some.
Did you know that spiritual things affect electricity? Y'all, something is up right now, and I just feel it. If you're feeling a little weird about this, give me your thoughts in the comments. And TikTok, leave this video alone. Nothing is shocking content. People are telling me every single day they can't comment, they can't share. Let me know if you can comment and share.
Yeah, same. We're trying to keep it light so we can communicate.
And then she tried to do it again, and I was like, are you dumb? Because that just doesn't make sense. Like, it just wasn't getting through to her. That everything that was going down for a reason, and she wasn't trying to.
We all there.
Oh my god, I'm literally dying. He just peed on my white car!
I don't know what we're yelling about!
He basically smells the same.
Did it. We made artificial life, a eukaryote, yeast. Well, I didn't do it, but we as humanity did. If you've heard about the very first artificial organism, Mycoplasma laboratorium, that is a bacteria. It has a 10,000 base pair genome, just a little circular chromosome. Since that project, people have been wanting to assemble something bigger, a fungus. Fungus are eukaryotes like us. That means that assembling their chromosomes, multiple, each one is going to be hundreds. Place can be activated appropriately. What comes out of this research is billions of years to design these systems, and we're just. And for once, I actually can't think of a single horror movie-esque thing that we could do with them. Can you?
Say co-palmer backwards.
Black Falkland.
Say sigma backwards.
Agnes.
Competitive.
If it is smart.
Owen.
Nuo.
Toro.
Has been paying referees off all this time.
You son of a bitch.
That's wild.
Why am I just hearing that Tom Brady is single-handedly about to ruin the Super Bowl? So it's rumors going around that Tom Brady is letting the world know that the owner of the Chiefs, his wife, has been paying referees off all this time.
You son of a bitch.
And when I say paying referees off, allegedly, he's saying that she's paid referees millions. And to be exact, she paid referees millions to win that last AFC game.
Nah.
Mind you, the proof that he's saying that he has, he's saying it's going to stick. He's saying it's the truth. He's basically saying that they've been cheating. Now, I'm not going to hold you. I stopped watching football a long time ago. But this is one of the reasons. I hear people are calling the NFL the new age WWE. Now, on the other hand, a lot of people are saying that Tom is hating because he don't want Patrick Mahomes to do something that he ain't never did before. And that's win 3 Super Bowls straight. I'll tell you this much. If any of this shit is true, y'all can kiss the Super Bowl goodbye. And honestly, a lot of people have been saying for years that the NFL is rigged. And if these allegations have any truth, the NFL might be over.
Man, that'd be hard.
I don't think Taylor Swift's going to be able to get Travis Kelce out of this one. I mean, but look at it like this. If it is true and they do have to cancel the Super Bowl, a lot of y'all won't have to buy pizza and wings.
They ain't canceling nothing.
I'm out.
Could somebody explain to me what this
Let's see what he has to say.
I've never seen such a skull. But wait, there's more. Here is the front view. An even scarier view, I might add. Like, what is this creature? And here's a close-up of its jaws. So apparently this guy found this skull in a hillside cave in Mexico. I forgot the area of Mexico. He also found other strange artifacts in there. I have not found pictures of those yet. But this thing has like a bunch of carvings on it. I mean, what could this possibly be? It doesn't look like a dinosaur. It looks like the alien from the Alien movie. That's what this looks like, actually. So if anybody has ever seen these images or knows more about this, please let me know, because this is some wild stuff, and I would love to to go down.
What if I told you time travel is real, but it's not how we think it is? It's actually just time travel to watch. If that makes sense.
I believe that, yeah.
Long time ago, there's this guy named Francois Bruni.
Okay.
He created a machine that he claims can see every moment of the world ever. A screen you can turn on, watch, that was able to show him the crucifixion of Christ, Napoleon's like speeches back in the day, a whole bunch of different things out of history. Now, this is where it gets scary. He brought it to the Vatican. Yeah. The Pope at the time decided this machinery is too powerful. We need to destroy it. We can't release it to the public. All of your records, it cannot go public.
Yeah.
So to this day, they still have it somewhere in the Vatican archives. A machine that can show literally footage of whatever time period you would want to see.
If you were like the high ups and you showed the truth to the regular people, they would go crazy.
It could be civilization isn't even what we think it is. What if we all had access to it? Real thing that we could all just tune into, almost as if it's a Twitch stream.
Might as well go to the Roman Empire still.
Everybody would watch everything, right?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, man.
That was so freaking scary.
You know, the moon is rusting.
I've heard about it.
So there's this kid that took like the most high quality picture of the moon ever taken. Over like 2,000 images that he combined. And you can clearly see that the moon is rusting.
Okay.
Or I saw this on NASA. Research indicates the presence of hematite, a form of rust that normally requires oxygen and water. This has scientists puzzled. Hematite is a name that is derived from the Greek word meaning blood. Joel 2, it says, "The sun shall be turned to darkness, and the moon to blood. And it shall come to pass that everyone who calls in the name of the Lord shall be saved. As the Lord has said, and among the survivors shall be those whom the Lord calls."
That's weird.
It's throughout Scripture of the moon turning to blood, and like, what does that mean? So like the Bible, it was ultimately translated into Greek at one point, right? And the Greek word for blood is hematite, the same word that they use for this rust.
Yeah.
And so it's like the moon has hematite on it.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah.
It's all gonna end soon, so you better.
End times is coming, my friends.
Do you see how the moon is rusting?
You don't need no warm up? That's a hairspray. What to know that?
I told you I couldn't do no.
I wouldn't bet against the Chiefs. Like I said, and with the refs. I played the game, man. I'm watching the game, and I'm looking at all these calls that that's benefiting the Kansas City Chiefs. Look at the game against the Texans. Bro, like, you know, Mahomes is smart. He dinking around. He causing the flag. You know what I mean? He's getting the benefit of it. He didn't even get hit. 15-yard flag. The guy, Will Anderson, barely hit him. That can stop the momentum of the game. At that point in time, the Houston Texans were in the game. It changed the whole complexity of the game. You can even go back to the last couple of Super Bowl, even when the Niners played the Super Bowl. Look at all the holding calls. If you watch that tape, bro, it was crazy. They were getting clotheslined, and they were not calling it. It's unreal. I never thought I would say that thought games were rigged or, you know, somebody got, you know, some plays. It is unreal at the amount of calls that are not called against Kansas City Chiefs that are called against everybody else.
Hey, he's one of my favorite receivers out there. Something's going on.
Y'all,
we got to figure it out.
Is drone footage of Philadelphia from just last night. Wait till you see some of these images like this right here. That reminds me of something that happened 2 times in our near past. One of those things being in Hawaii. It is just absolutely absurd what we're seeing. I'm about to show you in a minute what it reminds me of, because things have just been ridiculously crazy the last year straight. I mean, y'all remember this? How does stuff like this keep happening over and over and over again? Even a day before that one plane we had, obviously, you know, the one in DC that just happened that we still really don't even have information about. I mean, look at this crater alone. Every single day, something just unthinkable is happening over and over and over again. Something's up.
Be careful out there, y'all. Look at that hop he's got going on. That's funny. I like it.
Yo, what the fuck?
what it is. And I'm telling you right now, the problem is you. So stop blaming everything else and just take the power back, fam. I tell y'all this in multiple different ways all the time. Take the power back. What am I looking at? This star is looking mad weird. What is that? Yo, what the fuck? Yo, what the fuck? Twins. Yo, what the fuck? Yo, gang. Dev. Yo, what the fuck? Come here, nigga.
Okay. Why are they calling each other twins? Like, that's weird.
It's a man who can slap fucking off.
Whoa, what? This is called Kekari Mudra.
Now this is actually 100% true. I'm going to explain it right now. But first of all, take a look at this video right here. Now, when you look at the green dot in the middle, after a while, you'll notice the yellow dots will be moving around or even fading. Now, this is called the Troxler effect, which is exactly what's happening to people when they stare in the mirror. Your mind basically playing tricks on you and creating things is what happens when you stare at yourself for too long. Many people have said when they stared at the mirror for around 15 minutes, they've seen their own face smiling back at them or turning into someone who is not there. And yeah, this is 100% true. It does happen, and this is exactly why. The Troxler effect is crazy, but pretty damn scary, and let me know if you want me to actually try this.
Hey, mushrooms will make that happen a lot quicker.
This is a real photo of the surface of Mars that's currently going viral because it looks like a perfect square on Mars. People spotted the square in a much larger photo of the inside of a crater on Mars taken by a spacecraft orbiting above it. It almost looks like sand covering a square object, and this entire image is 3 kilometers across, so I would guess that from here to here is about 1.5 kilometers, so this is a big object. Also, this photo was taken 24 years ago, and people are just now bringing it up again. So what's important to remember is that Mars is incredibly geologically weird and diverse, just like Earth. It used to have water on the surface, and it has lots of types of rock, and it has wind and formations on the surface. So this is actually kind of normal for Mars. It has much weirder stuff. I mean, look at this. Look at this. This is a photo of the inside of another crater on Mars. This is thick mudstone that is broken apart, and a lot of this is in the shape of squares. This is a mountain slope on Mars. This is sandstone broken apart. A lot of straight lines. This is inside another crater, sharp, flat shale. Earth has weird geologic stuff too, including large, flat structures. Also, formations that would send aliens spiraling. Also, because it seems important to people, this is not a perfect square. This is much shorter than this. And your eyes and your brain are filling in this part and this part. There are no lines there. So is this evidence of aliens? No, it is evidence of Mars being geologically incredibly cool, which is just as newsworthy.
Pretty cool. She's back in my good graces. This one's weird. The refraction, I guess. That's wild. That's crazy.
If you're going to start anywhere with temple mysteries, you have to start with India. India has the craziest architecture you will ever see. Half the stuff in the temples spin if they don't float. The pillars in these temples look exactly like the sound wave in 3D. That one's iron. It hasn't rusted in 2,300 years. They carved them into mountains and then out of mountains. You can't make a mistake. You have one shot at it. When they're done carving, they put the finest details head to toe in the entire temple. It's everywhere. You cannot get all the details even if you tried. Look at this. That's a mandala made out of a snake tail. It's all one tail. That elephant is not an elephant. It's made out of people. That stone is made out of one solid rock. It moves. It's a chain now. They put a rock ball of one stone inside a carving of a different type of stone. It's one piece. How'd they get the rock ball in there? They built pyramids like Egypt and Mexico, and then they inverted it into the ground. Then when they got bored of that, they inverted one of their own temples and built that into the ground. some of the features inside the temple look like modern technology today. If you love the temple tech, then I have great news for you. Part 3.
I'm gonna keep including these videos. If he keeps adding coins, they're coming in. Like, that's insane. Look at his biceps, man. We never did anything cool like that in school. Like all the chemistry and... I didn't take chemistry in high school. Did I? Show off.
How fruit looked before humans.
Banana to days. Wild banana. Lemon to days. Wild lemon.
That's wild. Of course.
Cucumber to days. Wild cucumber. Carrot to days. Wild carrot. Avocado to days. Wild avocado.
That's interesting.
Strawberry to days. Wild strawberry.
I mean, you gotta think, like, these are probably hydroponic, like the highest quality of fruit, I'm sure.
Eggplant to days. Wild eggplant.
And those could be mouths. I mean, all them seeds.
Somebody got scammed
Doing
because
what?
she thought she was sending money to Brad Pitt in the hospital.
What the heck?
French woman shockingly lost 830,000 euros. Some guy was using AI images of Brad Pitt in the hospital bed and saying, I don't have access to my money right now. I need you to send me money to pay the hospital bill so I can get home and get my wallet and stuff.
That's scary.
And she believed that it was Brad Pitt. This is what's crazy. The way she found out she was being scammed, she was watching the TV one time, and they were talking about Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie's divorce or whatever story. Saw it on TV, like, yo, what the? He's fine.
Okay, that's whack.
Someone like this.
Oh my god, you can't be that stupid.
Like this. This one.
That's bad, bro.
This one says the girl's name, love you.
This lady had to be of old age.
Ain't no way this was a picture.
Oh my god.
Hey, be careful what you do. And don't believe everything you see. That's wicked. Okay. I thought that was projection light. These things was like, alright, we're beef, we're gonna go home. That's wild.
Here's the trippiest part. All right, so I had hieroglyphics in my room. Woke me up almost nightly for about a month. And
Really?
I'm like, I mean, writing walls, but lit up. So I'm like, all right. So I went and I invested in blackout shades. Got everything to where there was no light in the room. And I put clothes everywhere and stuff and just like threw stuff everywhere, like bells and different stuff. And I'm like, all right, because obviously. And then I put a Sharpie and I just shucked it off the wall. I'm like, the room's pitch black.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, this will prove to me that I can't, like, that the room doesn't light up with hieroglyphics at night.
Yeah.
So about a week in, wake up, full room's all lit up, hieroglyphics. I'm like,
so you feel like you're waking up and then you're looking and there's
I'm looking
stuff
up
on the wall.
Yeah, it's like writing, but it's like a movie. I'm sure I just saw a movie somewhere, but so I got like basically like it looks like I'm inside an Egyptian like like a pyramid.
Yeah.
And I got there's hieroglyphics all over the wall, and I'm like, all right, room's lit up. So I get out of bed and I walk around, and I go back in the corner and pick up the Sharpie. I'm like, That room's definitely lit up. Found the Sharpie. Walked back, put the Sharpie to the wall, and the room goes black. Right as I was starting to write my first line. Because I was going to Sharpie the whole room up for like A Beautiful Mind kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like I ain't going to see if they mean anything. But from that point on, I'm like, all right, somehow I was able to get up in my sleep and find a Sharpie that I threw across the room in the dark without tripping or hitting anything. Well, maybe I did. Maybe it was like...
Geez, doesn't that look like, for real, I mean, almost like Hawaii or LA? What's really going on, y'all?
Mudah-mudahan nyangkut dia, bro.
What is that?
Lihat, orang bantu paling. Bang.
Oh, this is cool. Sensational.
Today. This is the reason every single person needs to start learning AI. Imagine if you posted a picture of your window and someone screenshots it, right? Then
on some kind of hallucination.
This is exactly what we're facing. Everyone needs to start learning about AI today.
What happened to Justin Bieber?
No, that's not Justin Bieber. That looks like if you were on some kind of hallucinogen and you thought you were seeing Justin Bieber as a homeless person. Like, I'm all for the baggy clothes again, but
this doesn't even look like the same person at all. Or am I just being too much of a conspiracy theorist? Oh yeah, and TikTok, this is for entertainment purposes only. But you tell me what is going on here, because really this looks like a completely different person to me. But again, maybe I'm just being too paranoid. Maybe I'm being too much of a Looney Tune. Or maybe there is something more going on here.
Yeah,
does that look like the same person to you? I know that he's gone through a lot. And I do feel bad for him. I do. Trust me, I do. Because all of the stuff with Diddy, maybe that's taking a toll on him. But really, it looks like a completely different person to me. What do you think is going on? What do you think happened? Again, maybe I'm being too much of a conspiracy theorist.
Problem.
Maybe. Or maybe there is something more going on here.
It's like he done went shopping in his big brother's closet. Or big sister one. Do you see like open up almost? Or like something weird happened there. Just prayers for these families. I'm telling you, I would hit the bunker.
The plane is getting lower and lower and lower. It nipped the house. When it nipped the house, it hit a couple cars. Boom! And to the plaza, and to the Dunkin' Donuts, everywhere. I've never seen nothing like that a day in my life.
Once I seen the big ball of fire, I came outside. I walked straight down there, started seeing a bunch of like plane pieces, and like it was honestly like a human foot or something. It was in a shoe still, just on the side of the street.
they want you. They're trying to trick you, and you think it's someone needing saving. They're fishing the opposite way, but for humans. Wow. That's pretty funny. Expensive, but funny.
I'm filling this up at Walmart, and I'm wondering, like, where is this water actually coming from? Right? Because it could just be coming from anywhere.
Just anywhere.
Watch the ball so it don't overflow.
In there?
Where is it?
High five.
That is a... Boy, that's coming out of their faucet.
Like, where do you
that
think
is
it came
faucet
from?
water that I'm filling this up with faucet water. Oh, this is faucet water. No, not faucet water. They done got me with the faucet water. So they got me with the faucet water with the filter. The filter is here somewhere. I don't know, but it's coming from up top here. So, hey, they giving me the same water I could have got at home to put in my bottle. It's the same freaking water I could have got at home.
What?
Just look and see what that machine does on the inside.
The very first thing I saw was a demon, and you can't miss it. But then I looked deeper, and it got downright scary. First, a brief overview. Kanye West's girlfriend took all her clothes off at the Grammys tonight.
If guys did that,
You're going to jail. You're going to jail.
we'd be in jail. Come on.
In a minute, I'm going to give you a serious warning on why not to go look up these pictures and videos, if you're that kind of person. Some were already blanked out, but it wasn't enough for me. Let's start with him, then we'll go back to her. Because I guarantee there is a demon in there. Look, if you know, I don't even gotta tell you. But many people will be absolutely oblivious. So right here, I saw this picture, and what first stuck out to me is there is no human in this picture. Sounds like a reach, right? Wait till you see what comes next. If you're in tune with everything going on, you can look at this picture, you can look at this outline, and you can see no consciousness right here. So what exactly is this then? Check out this tweet that he himself just posted. February 1st, 2025. He said this. He said this. I'm not going to read it, so you better have read it by now. That's extremely odd. Now tell me, do you see a spirit or consciousness standing right here? To think Christians actually sing and play this guy's music. Back to her, I said don't look this stuff up, right? Look at the way she or the demon inside is gazing back behind her, with absolute hatred for everything around them. If you're screwing around with this stuff, you're going to get caught up with that same demon. And unfortunately, we ran out of time.
That's what I was going to talk about.
I believe he's paying homage to the ritualistic Mother of Darkness castle. Look into it. Crazy world.
Like Will Smith, come on, man. I know you want to let your kids be kids, but I'd love to hear y'all's conversations. I mean, like, Will Smith set some of the standards for dressing and dress code. I mean, that's where some of our styles came from, especially in the 90s, but that castle on your face type stuff.
Ay, una bruja. Entonces,
va dejando algo rojo, mire. Mira,
Ahí sí, es como volando.
Sí, es volando, ella cae ahí.
Mire, cayó ahí.
That's the technology where you can block out cameras.
Sale caminando.
That's what that is.
Sí, véala, mírala ahí.
Mire, caminando.
Y es una bruja, tiene como la capita y la cosa de la bruja. Claro que sí, es una bruja. Mírala, es una maldita bruja, es una bruja. Mírala.
¿Qué está haciendo? Se volteó, mira. No.
Yeah, I'd be backing up. Okay. We've seen those cause waves. You never know how big the bottom is. That's cool. Oh, come on. Cut off the best part.
Come on, please remain seated until further instructions by the captain. Oh my gosh.
Hey, they're gonna have to start safety inspecting times 2 or 3. Because that shit's scary.
Oh my gosh. Please get us out of here.
On this motherfucking plane!
There is a hole in the sun. Yeah, there's a massive hole in the sun. It measures up to 500,000 miles, and 62 Earths could fit in that hole. So what does it mean for us? Well, let me tell you. This hole is shooting out fast-moving solar wind, which are charged particles of plasma right towards the Earth. But, the Earth gets hit by stuff like this all the time. Still, not that much and all at once. So what can these charged plasma particles possibly do? Well, they can mess with the power grid, they can damage satellites, and they can make an aurora borealis anywhere on the planet, basically. So let me ask you something. Did you have a hole in the sun on your January 2025 bingo card? 'Cause I didn't. Heck, I didn't even know that was a thing. A hole in the sun. I made a video a couple days ago saying 2025 is starting off the year chaotic. And maybe I'm wrong, but I think a hole in the sun, yeah, that qualifies as chaotic. Shabadoo Wooskies! Shabadoo!
It's just different for sure, but...
So I seen you guys run up those numbers from the moon video from last night. Well, this one over here, you're going to run this up even more, y'all. This is what the moon looked like, y'all. And guess from where? Philadelphia, where that incident happened. Check this video out. This gets crazy, y'all. So he starts recording the moon and notices this, y'all. Check this out. Did y'all see that? Did y'all see that? Did y'all look at why is it doing that? Do y'all see that? It's like flashing, it's pulsing like an EMP, right? Morse code. It's gonna get crazy, y'all. Check this out. Look, keep looking.
Yo, that was decent. Watch you do it again. I ain't doing this, yo.
What is going on?
Looks like he's looking at the water. The reflection on like the water.
Why is it doing that? Y'all, it's gonna intensify. Keep watching, keep watching.
Look at this. Look at it. It's talking to me.
Yo, I'm just flabbergasted. What is this? Why is it doing that? Now he's gonna zoom out and zoom back in. Watch this. This is where the magic happens, y'all.
Alright, look at it.
It's even doing it from afar, y'all. Watch this.
Let's see what that moon is doing, bro.
Just a regular camera phone. Look, wow. Look at the X's. Y'all see that? It's like pulsating X's. It's sending out X. The X waves, right? The X flares. Okay, now this is where it intensifies, y'all. Check this out. Why is it doing this?
So, sir, well, why is it doing that? Why it keep doing that? Because it's talking.
Look at that, y'all. It's sending, is that Morse code, right? Like those lights flashing. Like Kanye West said, flashing lights.
Thank you.
And now it has the X on it. Look at this. What is that about, y'all? What is... So you guys know how we're ascending from 3D to 5D, right? So during this process, the Earth is fixing herself up, meaning her magnetic ley lines, her grid, her 5D crystalline grid, right? Now, do you think that this is what the moon was showing to us? The Earth's grid line, the magnetic fields? Y'all see that? Because it looks just like this. I don't know, y'all. I'm just trying to put two and two together. Because why would the moon be showing us this? Even though we already talked about we don't think this is the moon. So what do you guys think this is? Please let me know down in the comments below. Like, follow, and share for more videos like this. The shift is here, y'all. Let's continue to get it.
That's
Peace
crazy. Freaking so far. But...
All right, Justin, now's your time. You said we defamed you. You said we haven't told your story. What is it?
Well, I wasn't expecting this. I had a speech ready, but I don't have that speech on me. I and a lot of other people around America believe that the federal government has betrayed America. They're destroying the country, and we have to do something to take our country back.
What does killing your father have to do with that?
Well, he was a federal employee and betrayed me. I was trying to perform a citizen's arrest. He resisted that citizen's arrest. It's lawful to use deadly force in that event.
What? Jeez, it was like humor was there, but it was hard for me to. I don't know what's happening to me. It's like I was laughing on the inside, but I felt bad too. So that was the ISS. that just creeped on by.
Back to her, I said don't look this stuff up, right? Look at the way she or the demon inside is gazing back behind her, with absolute hatred for everything around them. If you're screwing around with this stuff, you're going to get caught up with that same demon. And unfortunately, we ran out of time.
That's what I was going to talk about.
I believe you.
We're like, something weird happened there. Just prayers for these families. I'm telling you, I would hit the bunker.
The plane is getting lower and lower and lower. It nipped the house. When it nipped the house, it hit a couple cars. Boom! And to the plaza, and to the Dunkin' Donuts, everywhere. I've never seen nothing like that a day in my life. Once I seen the big ball of fire, I came outside. I walked straight down there, started seeing a bunch of like plane pieces and like it was like honestly like a human foot or something. It was in a shoe still, just on the side of the street.
Day one, they're trying to trick you, and you think it's someone needing saving. They're fishing the opposite way, but for humans. Wow. That's pretty funny. Expensive, but funny.
I'm feeling this stuff at Walmart, and I'm wondering, like, where is this water actually coming from, right? Because it could just be coming from anywhere.
Just anywhere.
Watch the ball so it don't overflow.
Been there?
Where is it?
High five.
That is a... Boy, that's coming out of their faucet.
Like, where do you
that
think
is
it came
faucet
from?
water that I'm filling this up with faucet water. Oh, this is faucet water. No, not faucet water. They got me with the faucet water. So they got me with the faucet water with the filter. The filter is here somewhere. I don't know, but it's coming from up top here. So, hey, they giving me the same water I could have got at home to put in my bottle. It's the same freaking water I could have got at home.
What?
Just look and see what that machine does on the inside.
The very first thing I saw was a demon, and you can't miss it. But then I looked deeper, and it got downright scary. First, a brief overview. Kanye West's girlfriend took all her clothes off at the Grammys tonight.
If guys did that,
You're going to jail. You're going to jail.
we'd be in jail. Come on.
In a minute, I'm going to give you a serious warning of why not to go look up these pictures and videos, if you're that kind of person. Some were already blanked out, but it wasn't enough for me. Let's start with him, then we'll go back to her. Because I guarantee there is a demon in there. Look, if you know, I don't even gotta tell you. But many people will be absolutely oblivious. So right here, I saw this picture, and what first stuck out to me is there is no human in this picture. Sounds like a reach, right? Wait till you see what comes next. If you're in tune with everything going on, you can look at this picture, you can look at this outline, and you can see no consciousness right here. So what exactly is this then? Check out this tweet that he himself just posted. February 1st, 2025. He said this. He said this. Go look up these pictures.
Put in my bottle.
Expensive, but funny.
I'm feeling this stuff at Walmart, and I'm wondering, like, where is this water actually coming from, right? Because it could just be coming from anywhere.
Just
Watch
anywhere.
the ball so it don't overflow.
Been there?
Where is it?
High five.
That is a... Boy, that's coming out of their faucet.
Like, where do you
That is
think it came
faucet
from?
water that I'm filling this up with faucet water. Oh, this is faucet water. No, not faucet water. They got me with the faucet water. So they got me with the faucet water with the filter. The filter is here somewhere. I don't know, but it's coming from up top here. So, hey, They giving me the same water I could have got at home to put in my bottle. It's the same freaking water I could have got at home.
What?
Just look and see what that machine does on the inside.
The very first thing I saw was a demon, and you can't miss it. But then I looked deeper, and it got downright scary. First, a brief overview. Kanye West's girlfriend took all her clothes off at the Grammys tonight.
If guys did that,
You're going to jail. You're going to jail.
we'd be in jail. Come on.
In a minute, I'm going to give you a serious warning of why not to go look up these pictures and videos, if you're that kind of person. Some were already blanked out, but it wasn't enough for me. Let's start with him, then we'll go back to her. Because I guarantee there is a demon in there. Look, if you know, I don't even got to tell you. But many people will be absolutely oblivious. So right here, I saw this picture, and what first stuck out to me is there is no human in this picture. Sounds like a reach, right? Wait till you see what comes next. If you're in tune with everything going on, you can look at this picture, you can look at this outline, and you can see no consciousness right here. So what exactly is this then? Check out this tweet that he himself just posted. February 1st, 2025. He said this. He said this. I'm not going to read it, so you better have read it by now. That's extremely odd. Now tell me, do you see a spirit or consciousness standing right here? To think Christians actually sing and play this guy's music. Back to her, I said don't look this stuff up, right? Look at the way she or the demon inside is gazing back behind her, with absolute hatred for everything around them. If you're screwing around with this stuff, you're going to get caught up with that same demon. And unfortunately, we ran out of time.
That's what I was going to talk about.
I believe he's paying homage to the ritualistic mother of darkness castle. Look into it. Crazy world.
Like Will Smith, come on, man. I know you want to let your kids be kids, but I'd love to hear y'all's conversations. I mean, like, Will Smith set some of the standards for dressing and dress code. I mean, that's where some of our styles came from, especially in the 90s, but that castle on your face type stuff.
Ay, una bruja. Entonces,
Va dejando algo rojo, mire. Mira,
Ahí sí, es como volando.
Sí, es volando, ella cae ahí.
Mire, cayó ahí.
That's the technology where you can block out cameras.
Sale caminando.
That's what that is.
Sí, véala, tú verás. Mírala ahí.
Mire, caminando.
Y es una bruja, tiene como la capita y la cosa de la bruja. Claro que sí, es una bruja. Mírala, es una maldita bruja, es una bruja. Mírala.
Se está cayendo. Se volteó, mira.
Yeah, I'd be backing up. Okay. We've seen those cause waves. You never know how big the bottom is. That's cool. Oh, come on. Cut off the best part.
Come on, I'll get along. Please remain seated until further instructions by the captain. Oh my gosh.
Hey, they're gonna have to start safety inspecting times 2 or 3. Because that shit's scary.
Oh my gosh. Please get us out of here.
On this motherfucking plane!
There is a hole in the sun. Yeah, there's a massive hole in the sun. It measures up to 500,000 miles, and 62 Earths could fit in that hole. So what does it mean for us? Well, let me tell you. This hole is shooting out fast-moving solar wind, which are charged particles of plasma right towards the Earth. But, the Earth gets hit by stuff like this all the time. Still, not that much and all at once. So what can these charged plasma particles possibly do? Well, they can mess with the power grid, they can damage satellites, and they can make an aurora borealis anywhere on the planet, basically. So let me ask you something. Did you have a hole in the sun on your January 2025 bingo card? 'Cause I didn't. Heck, I didn't even know that was a thing. A hole in the sun. I made a video a couple days ago saying 2025 is starting off the year chaotic. And maybe I'm wrong, but I think a hole in the sun, yeah, that qualifies as chaotic. Shabba Wooskies. Shabba.
It's just different for sure, but...
So I seen you guys run up those numbers from the moon video from last night. Well, this one over here, you're going to run this up even more, y'all. This is what the moon looked like, y'all. And guess from where? Philadelphia, where that incident happened. Check this video out. This gets crazy, y'all. So he starts recording the moon and notices this, y'all. Check this out. Did y'all see that? Did y'all see that? Did y'all look at why is it doing that? Do y'all see that? It's like flashing, it's pulsing, like an EMP, right? Morse code. It's gonna get crazy, y'all. Check this out. Look, keep looking.
Yo, that was decent. Watch you do it again. I ain't doing this, yo.
What is going on?
It looks like he's looking at the water. The reflection on like the water.
Why is it doing that? Y'all, it's gonna intensify. Keep watching, keep watching.
Look at this. Look at it. It's talking to me.
Yo, I'm just flabbergasted. What is this? Why is it doing that? Now he's gonna zoom out and zoom back in. Watch this. This is where the magic happens, y'all.
Alright, look at it.
It's even doing it from afar, y'all. Look at that, y'all. It's sending, is that Morse code, right? Like those lights flashing. Like Kanye West said, flashing lights. It looks just like this. I don't know, y'all. I'm just trying to put two and two together. Because why would the moon be showing us this? Even though we already talked about we don't think this is the moon. So what do you guys think this is? Please let me know down in the comments below. Like, follow, and share for more videos like this. The shift is here, y'all. Let's continue to get it.
That's
Peace
great. Reaching so far. But...
All right, Justin, now's your time. You said we defamed you. You said we haven't told your story. What is it?
Well, I wasn't expecting this. I had a speech ready, but I don't have that speech on me. I and a lot of other people around America believe that the federal government has betrayed America. They're destroying the country, and we have to do something to take our country back.
What does killing your father have to do with that?
Well, he was a federal employee and betrayed me. I was trying to perform a citizen's arrest. He resisted that citizen's arrest. It's lawful to use deadly force in that event.
What? Jeez, it was like humor was there, but it was hard for me to. I don't know what's happening to me. It's like I was laughing on the inside, but I felt bad too. So that was at the ISS. That just creeped on by. So I'm telling you, be on the lookout. Last night the stars looked wild to me. Like, I mean, you could see them different colors, orange, blue, different color stars. Hey, email's super backed up, so send your videos. I'll definitely check them out, but I'm so backed up, so I'm sorry if I've already played the clip and I haven't got to yours yet in the email. To give you a shout out, I've seen that recently and I do apologize.
Looks like robots fighting robots is...
What happened to Justin Bieber?
Half the stuff in the temples spin if they don't float.
It's a man you can slap fucking all.
Whoa.
What is that? What is that?
I'm a demon slayer.
Evil can't access you underwater.
Read between.
Access you underwater.
Read
Access you underwater.
Read between one. What is that?
I'm a demon slayer.
Evil can't access you underwater.
Read between the...
It just stopped. And I was like...
Are you high?
You are high as a fucking kite!
Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome back to another Bryce is Right. I hope everybody's had a great freaking week, but we're going to get back into it that Bryce is Right way, where we dive down into some of the creepiest and freakiest videos I can find in the deepest, darkest corners of TikTok. And these aren't your ordinary videos. They're going to be blowing your mind, making your head spin, and having you question your reality. And of course, before we get started, let's smash that like button. Subscribe if you haven't so you don't miss out on any future content, and leave your thoughts down in the comments below. Let us know what's up. Other than that, let's go ahead and dive right in. Let's get it.
Read between the... Oh my god, there they are.
How is that? I've never seen that before. Have y'all?
Read between the...
What the...
Yes? Is that what it says?
How is it doing that?
Is this real?
It's like it's making clouds in real time.
Is this real? Is this real? Is this real life?
That's different.
Where
are
we awake right now?
Am I?
What the heck?
Sent you?
Hold on, what's happening for real? What does it say? I think I have to lie on the ground.
Pretty trippy.
Read between the...
Pound Paradise. I don't know what that's about. Y'all? Maybe it's like a movie or TV show?
So confused right now. What is that? I didn't put it there. It wasn't there when I brought the garbage can up last night.
Is it the stick beard or the melon snowman? It's weird. I don't know what she had going.
There's a theory why they actually took down TikTok for that little period.
Why?
Apparently, like, they didn't even have to take it down.
You don't find that suspicious?
Because they never got like a notice from the government saying, yo, let's take it down. So them taking it down was almost the litmus test to see how it would go. Like, they didn't have to. They weren't forcefully taking it down. It was at risk of being banned. Yeah. Now, I think Donald Trump like extended it, so it's fine. But the theory is the reason they did that was because there's too many real conspiracies on the app that were becoming way too popular.
The government's using chemicals that turn frogs gay.
We're extracting frog gamete for cloning trials.
You're jerking them off.
Okay. And they just wanted to reset everybody's algorithm. So a lot of people on TikTok right now, they're saying they used to have all of these TikToks of conspiracy theories, LA fires, Diddy, Luigi, and it's hard to stop that from becoming popularized if that's what's going viral, right? So what happens to everyone's For You page? Goes deeper and deeper into conspiracy, into almost breaking down government secrets.
Because that's what the algorithm would feed that person.
Exactly. That reset was to make everybody's For You page different.
Duh. And it's like, it just stopped. And now it's like,
what?
Am I tripping out?
What is going on here?
Oigan, ando aquí en mi casa, que nuestra casa acaba de aventar, y pues ando limpiando, ¿verdad? Estoy trapeando, no trapeando. Ahorita empecé trapeando de allá, seguí este cuarto aquí en el oeste y me fui para los detrás. Entonces ya vengo a regreso trapeando y noto esto. Siguen unas patitas. Como güey, están todavía no se secan. Pero imagina, yo traigo zapatos, ando en tenis y estoy sola. Imagina, mis niños están en la escuela y hemos estado en esta casa como por 2 meses. No hay nadie, no hay nadie.